scene, think you saved the head, so spinning. She love 3 5 so nice, I'm grinning. The bitch so fine, on my wrist. Man, to lean for the paper chase. Music scene is my saving grace, so spinning. I lost my mind, I'm fine, I'm living. You touch my bro, spill wine, you're tripping.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Another day, another live stream, another video update, and another day of waiting for Raheem Sterling to be announced. But today should actually be the day, people. I'll be lost for words if we haven't got Raheem Sterling announced on the Chelsea website by like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. tonight. It should actually be done. The guy is in the US. Him and Armando Broja took a private flight to LA, I think, to link up with the rest of the Chelsea squad. So hopefully this means the deal's announced completely by the end of the day. But big up everyone that's locked in. As always, run up the likes. Let's try and get to 100 likes within the first 5-10 minutes of the stream. Big up everyone that's locked in. Brian, Jacob, Catman, Big Ron, Fatta, Chelsea Fan TV in here as well. Big up as always. And like we always say, check out Jerseys FC. Use the code CarefreeLewisG to get 20% off all your fresh new kits for the season. Best place to go, Jerseys FC, down in the description below. Also, check out the Concrete Jungle Freestyle and join the giveaway if you guys want to win a free Chelsea home kit, the new fresh home kit as well. As you guys can tell, any super chat gets you in the lottery. We're going to keep it running till... I actually didn't put a date. When's the Chelsea-Arsenal game? I think that's when we'll do the deadline. The Chelsea-Arsenal review is when we're going to pick the winner. And that will be 24th. The 24th of July. You guys got till the 24th of July to get involved in the lottery. So any super chat, any amount, and you guys are in. Anything over £5, you get 2 tickets. Anything over £10, you get 4 tickets. So if you guys want to increase your chance, increase the super chats. You already know what the streams are about, but big up everyone that's locked in as always. Aravind as well, Bobby, Wason Wount, H saying, why is the jersey so tight? I don't know. It used to be a lot bigger, but we move. It is what it is. Maybe I've been washing it too much. Let's go into the Koulibaly stuff because, like, Sterling, it's all just a matter of time now. We already know the situation with him. Koulibaly is the one that is progressing at a rapid rate. Apparently, a €40 million transfer fee has been agreed with add-ons potentially, which again, I told you I don't really care. Add-ons suit the buying club because it all depends on the success of the player while he joins the club, so I'm fine with that. €10 million per year plus add-ons, that could potentially be under 100k a year in pounds. So that could be a very good deal. And 5 years contract, which I think is perfect. And I've said I've wanted Koulibaly at Chelsea for years. I do not care that he is 31 years old. Let's not even talk about ages when our best centre-back is 38. Like, we don't need to worry about it. His injury record is solid. What was it? I think he started to get like the odd knee injury every now and then, but he's not getting recurring 3-4 injuries a season or anything like that. It's just little knocks here and there. And before that, his injury record was flawless. And I'm not worried about his availability. I'm not worried about his ability on the ball. Every single time I've watched Napoli, I've sat there and I've looked at Koulibaly and I've thought, well, how are you still there? If it's because he loves the city, which I have heard quotes of him saying before, more power to him. Like, those one club players and stuff, you always got to have respect for. Like, your Francesco Totti's, for example, who could have had offers to go to other clubs, but chose to stay at the club that he loved. So I've got no weird feelings about Koulibaly on that front. Just better late than never, because that is a perfect AC replacement right there. Can play in the middle. I think can play on the right. Not so sure about on the left, but he's very good at playing the ball out the back, so I expect him to be comfortable in all areas of a back three. Nizar saying we want a third centre-back. That would surprise me. If it was a third defender, that makes sense, because then we could look for a wing-back. But I'd be very surprised we're going for a third centre-back. But I won't be against it. We do need depth in that area. It's just we need depth in plenty of other areas too. Big up, Surfs. Congratulations on your uni graduation. I hope you did really well, and welcome to the real world, my guy. At least you didn't graduate during COVID season, because, that was rough, but we move. Sterling will be announced. I don't know when, but he will. Jest is saying yes, he can play every centre back position. I kind of expected that, to be honest, because I know he's good playing out the back. So if you play out the back, you have that air. You have that air of comfort when you're on the ball, despite being on the right side or on the left side. So kind of anticipated that, but. He's going to be coming in. Likely Nathan Ake is going to be coming in as a second replacement too. Fata just said lottery. Cool. That's two tickets. You've got a home kit. I'm not complaining. Super chat. It's cool. Appreciate that, Fata. My guy, as always. I'll send you the link in 20 minutes. But yeah, that's 2 lottery tickets for you, my guy. Big up. Yeah, what we were saying. Nathan Ake. £45 million fee has been agreed with Manchester City. The only thing that's left to negotiate is the structure of the deal and what add-on sums that will be involved in it as well. But I'm all for it. Nathan Ake is a quality centre-back. I don't care about the fact that he hasn't broken into Manchester City's squad and held down a place. I keep saying, look at Manchester City's bench for like at least half of their Premier League games and tell me that half of them doesn't walk into the Chelsea squad. We're not going to turn our noses up at Nathan Ake just because he's not Ruben Diaz or anything like that. Like, he's a baller. Is it a scam? Is it a scam? Like, Man City are just trying to get the money back that they spent on him when they signed him from Bournemouth, which I think was around £40 million. So it's not really like they're scamming us. Yeah, there's a few extra million in it, but every club's going to look for their profit. So I don't think we're getting scammed in this situation. Like, I also do think there's not really a lot of high quality options out there in terms of elite players, but Nathan Ake is a good player. Why are we acting like he's shit? He's not shit. He is a quality centre-back. Saw it at Bournemouth. We did see it in phases at Manchester City as well. Obviously, he didn't solidify a spot or anything like that, but the competition's tight there, and he did have injuries throughout his time there as well. So I've got nothing against, and also exactly what you just said. Malang Sarr plays in this side regularly, and he's on 100k a week. Are we really going to turn our noses up at Nathan Ake? I don't think so. Guys, we've got over 250 of you in here, and we only have 81 likes, which you guys already know isn't good enough, so guys, continue to run that up. I'll send the link out to everyone. Daniel's saying he's not good enough for Chelsea. Yo, I'll send you the link if you're about in 20 minutes, so we can have this discussion. Because I think he's good enough to play for us, especially now that our defense has considerably gone down since we lost Rudiger and AC. I said I'd rather take Kimpembe. From what I've heard about Kimpembe, he's error-prone as fuck. I don't hear Nathan Ake get called error-prone. From a lot of City accounts, they don't want to get rid of him. They think he's great depth for the squad. And great depth increases the competition in the squad, and it gets the best out of everybody involved in that competition as well. So doing that could potentially get more out of, I'm not going to say Koulibaly because he's our second best centre-back, could get more out of a Nathaniel Chalobah, more out of Levi Colwill if he's still in the squad. Sarr, I'll be real, I need him to get loaned out. I really do, but it is what it is. We are not doing a Christensen debate. The guy's left. It is what it is. I'm not even on it, so I don't know why you guys are. I'm going to leave that one. Exactly. Like, look at the way we spoke about AC and the way we spoke about Rudiger before Tuchel arrived. And now Tuchel is eyeing out Nathan Ake, saying, I want him. And we're questioning it. Like, and I get, no. I won't say anything about questioning, actually, because you're entitled to have those questions. You don't have to blindly follow Tuchel and say, okay, he wants it, it is what it is. If you don't necessarily rate him, that's okay. But we have said trust in Tuchel. So in this sort of situation, even if you don't necessarily think it's the right move for us, you have to give the blind faith, at least for this period. And, sorry, there's hella seeds in this. It's fucking annoying. But, yeah. If Tuchel is sounding out Nathan Ake and saying, I want him, we should be following that. Hold your reservations, like, if it's there, fair enough. You're allowed to have those. You don't have to just say trust in Tuchel with your heart if you don't really believe it. But we've said give the manager the options that he wants. He's being given the options that he wants. Let's just see how it works. And if it doesn't work, then we can say, okay, Tuchel's made the wrong decisions. We need someone else to be looking for those sorts of profiles and not Thomas Tuchel. But until then, we spent years saying, give the manager what you want. Let's just follow it. I am not juicing. Fuck it. I mean, well, there's juice in this, but I know what you mean. I ain't juicing, bruv. Fucking hell. We're trying to, I think Tuchel wants us to be able to play both. I don't know what we're going to prefer, but Tuchel tried playing a back four for long periods in the second half of last season, and we just didn't have the personnel, and we just sucked. Every time we played in a back four, unless it was Middlesbrough, unless it was Tottenham, we were shit. We were terrible. So I understand us going out for more personnel to allow us to be able to switch formation, but I don't know if playing a back four is the final aim for Tuchel. It could still be a back three. He could just want to be able to interchange between formations. That is all speculation, and we will find that out in due course when the season starts. But I don't think we stay with either formation. I think we rotate. Man said the Bayern steroids. Man, I wish. I need their diet plan. Okay, no, this is juice and it's fruit as well. And it's berries and, I don't know, what did I put in this? Oatmeal, protein powder. There's a lot in it. There's a lot in it. Yeah, run up the likes as well, people. Fucking hell. I said, can you wear your Chelsea shirt backwards? Why? Why? I don't even get that, but big up yourself. Pau Torres, I know we were linked with him, but that cooled off relatively quickly. I'm just guessing Tuchel didn't have much interest in him. He did look a little bit shaky when I watched him, but I only saw him in the Liverpool games. So, again, I won't say too much. But, yeah, it looks like we cooled off on that front anyway. Koulibaly can apparently speak French, English, and Italian, so communicate. I mean, I expected to be able to speak Italian just off the bat. English is seen as a neutral language at this point, so I wouldn't be too surprised with that too. The French one would be a surprise, but if that's true, then yeah, should make the assimilation to the squad even better. No, I haven't got anything on the back of this shirt. I was trying to get Eden Hazard, but when I went to Megastore, they were all out of Hazards. They said they only had Barkley, Higuain, who else? I don't know, but it was just all dead names. It was just all dead names, and I wasn't going to get one. Predictions of what time to start? I'm guessing about 5, 6. That's when you usually see. I think we come off the stream and then Sterling gets announced, because that would just be typical. And I can't even do a later stream because I'm going to be on Coppish. So it is what it is. Isn't French... Is French is French a regular language spoken in Senegal? I don't know. I don't know. No. Why are you all saying, why did I pass up on Barkley? You lot are taking a piss. Guys, again, nearly 400. Run it up. Let's get 200 likes before I send the rest of the panel in. Let's see. What else was in here in my bookmarks? There was stuff on Raheem Sterling. Just a few stats, 250 chances created in his last 5 seasons, 320 take-ons in that time, 4th highest in the Premier League. And, yeah, what else did I see? I saw a few things from The Athletic saying Tuchel has been frustrated by Chelsea's wide players, and in his opinion, Sterling... I'll just get the bookmarks up on the screen for you guys. There. Right. Tuchel has been frustrated by Chelsea's wide players, and in his opinion, Sterling adds much-needed pace and end product. Oh, I ain't even following Sterling. There you go, my friend. What else we got? There's a little stuff on Eden Hazard, but he ain't signing for us. It is what it is. Where is it? I've got so much shit in here. Like, here we go. Tottenham and Arsenal had been linked, but word from the Sterling camp was that he would only consider a move to an elite European club, which ruled out both. Now, I could laugh about it. I could take the piss, mock this all that I want, but I wouldn't be surprised. If Sterling was willing to go from Manchester City to Tottenham or Arsenal, I am majorly questioning what his mentality is and what he's trying to do for his long-term future. Bro, is my laptop really moving that slow? I can't be bothered. But yeah, like this is just like I expect it from Raheem Sterling. Why the fuck would he go to Arsenal? For what? Win the Europa League? Like, I know he hasn't won anything in Europe, but like, fucking hell, we'd win that in a bad season, let alone in a good season. Koulibaly Penitentiary, by the way. What an idea. We might have to reload that. I was low-key thinking about it during Shameless. What else is there? By the way, proper Chelsea Raheem Sterling. Appreciates Thomas Tuchel's clarity during Chelsea talks when it came to the role he will play in the team and his ambitions short, mid, and long term for the team as well. We'll be on 310k a week at Chelsea. Some bullshit about De Laurentiis being furious with Koulibaly and his age. By the way, De Laurentiis, please, I've waited years to say this. Hold that. I've wanted Koulibaly for years, and you've just frauded my club out of it with bullshit price tags the whole time. You can hold that. Although I say that now, Barcelona will probably come in and bid. So, shouldn't speak too soon. Typical me, but we move. What's the Sterling farewell letter saying? 7 seasons, 11 major trophies, a lifetime of memories. To the coaching staff who have played a massive role in my development over the years. To my teammates who have become more than just those I share a pitch with. To the backroom staff, the office staff, the fans who have tirelessly supported the team. And to everyone involved with City. My respect for you couldn't be greater. What a ride it's been. I am thankful for the ups and downs. It's the downs that have at times tested my strength and resolve and enabled me to stand here in front of you as the best possible version of myself. I arrived in Manchester a 20-year-old. Today, I leave a man. Thanks for your endless support. It's been an honour to wear the shirt of Manchester City. You know, it's a nice statement and everything like that. Can't wait to see the Chelsea one in about 7 years. Hopefully he has a Champions League or 2 on top. But let me know you guys' thoughts. We'll run some questions for the next 5 minutes and then I'll send the link out. T1 says, what's your preferred lineup and formation with our current squad and confirmed signings? Also, 80 points aimed this season to show progress. Yes, 80 points is the aim. Or just a major closing of the gap to Liverpool and Manchester City. Whatever that could be is what I would be happy with. But we got to about... How many points did we finish on last season? Let me check. It was the 21-22 season. We finished... What points were we on? 74. Okay. Yeah, 80's fair. But if we could go to 85, I'd be really, really happy. But in terms of the preferred lineup, fucking seeds. Mendy, confirmed signings, Ake Silva and Koulibaly, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Jorginho, Kovacic, Sterling. I was going to say Rafinha, can't be asked. Sterling, Mason Mount, and Kai Havertz in the middle. I think that's our best starting 11. But yeah. Let's see what else you guys are saying. And let me know if you agree or disagree with that too. What do you think about Colwill hype? I've seen people calling out the manager. For what? Like, Colwill's going to get a chance in pre-season, and we can't really say anything until we see him play. Or depending on what Tuchel sees. I'm happy for him to be in the squad. I'm just as happy for him to go out on loan into a Premier League club and get experience. Either or is fine by me, because he's going to get a decent amount of game time regardless. JS, I heard that we weren't going to be linked to midfielders until towards the end of the window. So I'm not too shocked right now, but it is a little bit worrying, especially with what happened with Jorginho and N'Golo on 1-year contracts. That's the bigger issue for me. Like, why have we not even started those negotiations? It's like we're just willing to walk into an AC and Rudiger situation again. It doesn't make sense. We should be either re-signing them or we should be selling them and looking for options. We're not doing anything right now. And that's the confusing part for me. Like, you know me, big Jorginho fan and everything. But if he doesn't sign, I need to see him get sold. Because I don't get why we're going to let him go on a free when we could still get money for him. Doesn't make sense at all. People think Tuchel's going to sell Colwill. Chelsea are not selling Colwill. He might go on loan, but they are not selling him. No chance. Yes, we're not. Don't get this into an N'Golo debate, but yes, I benched N'Golo Kante because Kante is clearly the biggest decline out of the three. Until I see consistency from him, no. I don't want to see him start regularly. And why would I when he gets injured every time he gets a run of games? No chance. Like, I rate N'Golo Kante. I think you should save him for the open games during the season, like your Man Cities, your Liverpool, games that he will thrive against, not low blocks. But I don't think he should be starting every game. Whereas I think Jorginho and Kovacic are more than capable of starting. Well, not really Kovacic, to be honest. He has an issue of availability too. So I kind of understand that. But I don't see a decline in his abilities. I see a decline in N'Golo Kante. So that's the difference between the two for me. How tall is Koulibaly? I can check, but I think he's like 6'4". Let me check. Koulibaly height. 1.86 meters. Now, what's that in feet? That is fucking 6'1". Oh, he's only 6'1". I thought he was taller than that. Yeah, Cole's on a 5-year deal as well. He ain't gonna force his way. I can't force his way. He can hold that. Josh, we are not doing... Well, you're coming on in 5 minutes, so we're probably going to do this. But no. Yeah, Jorginho isn't a problem for me unless I see a decline from him this season. I saw him get burnt out towards the end of this season because of the amount of games he played through last season, through the Euros, and through the Christmas period when we were struggling through injuries and we had to force him into every single lineup. If this decline continues through to next season, then we can have this conversation. And like, I'm neutral when it comes to basically everybody. I have my favourites, but like, if they're playing poorly, I'll say they're playing poorly. I just don't think Jorginho's in a decline. And I think his style of play doesn't really rot with age. Whereas N'Golo Kante plays a very intense style of play. And he can't play in any other way. So he's only going to aggravate himself more and more and continue to decline more and more. I can already see the writing on the wall with that one. Jorginho, not as much. And if you don't understand that, fair enough. Fair enough. Because there are people that just won't. I don't need another Jorginho debate. I don't need another Kante debate. It's all long. The guy covers a lot of distance for us. You think he just stands there because he gets caught out in transition and he looks very slow? Because he is. But let's not act like Jorginho doesn't cover ground, because that's just a poor take if that's what you think. The midfield is a problem for me, full stop. Kind of agree. If you guys think more rotation helps, cool. But what I saw is both were slipping. Like, I completely agree with you on that. I'm not saying... Sorry, these seats. I'm not saying Jorginho was balling out the whole season and N'Golo Kante was trash the whole season. No. I think Kante was poor for longer periods, but Jorginho definitely slipped off as well. And I completely agree in terms of rotation. Rotation is needed. We do not have a Jorginho replacement in the squad. We didn't have a Jorginho replacement in the squad last season, and it was why we continually relied on him, and it's why he got burnt out. Kante and Kovacic, both are injury prone. So there are periods of the season where both are out. And then our depth isn't good enough. So I completely agree with you on that front. Regardless of whether Jorginho or N'Golo Kante stays, we need more midfielders because we need to improve our depth. So when a Jorginho gets injured or a Kante gets injured, we have a good enough option. So I completely agree. And I would keep both of them. If Kante could be used as more of a rotation option, I would be more than happy to keep him. But it's only under those terms for me personally. Let's see. Ampadu's a good option. He's had a couple good loan spells, and I've heard good things from fans of the clubs that he's played for. So that would be decent. I'd be down for that. Could he replace Jorginho? I'm not so sure, but I mean, I'm here to see and find out. Yes, and this is why I want to keep Jorginho, by the way, because he's going to have a full month of rest in one of the most messed up schedules in football history. And I think that's going to be invaluable to Chelsea towards the second half of the season. So I think we should be keeping him at all costs. That's cool and everything. I have my eyes, and I can watch football from my own perspective. I respect Thomas Tuchel, but he is not Kylian Mbappe. Maybe by name value and name value only. I don't need to watch football based on the opinions of other people. Maybe for other clubs, but not for Chelsea. I'll watch Chelsea with my own eyes, and my eyes will make the judgment. And my eyes have said N'Golo Kante has been declining for 2 to 3 years. And if people don't want to see it, they just choose not to see it. And that's fine. I can understand and respect that because I know what people are like with their favorites. But it's cool. No, it's like I said, don't blindly follow other people's opinions. Use it to either justify your points or to speak out against it. But what if Tuchel said good things about Werner? Does that mean Werner's a baller and like everything we'd see when we look at him on the pitch is wrong? No, let's not do that. In fact, you know what? We're at what's it called? We're at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna throw the link out to everybody. Billy Gilmore, yes, I do want to see Billy Gilmore stay in the squad, and he doesn't want to go out on loan either. So, like, 100% keep it Billy Gilmore and use him as rotation for Jorginho's position. Before I send the link, this is my problem when people say it's agendas. No, if the guys played well consistently, would I be slandering them consistently? Answer me that in the comment section. I can even answer it for you. No. If they play well, why would I have anything bad to say about the player? Because they would be doing their job. If they do not do their job and I hear waffle excuses about the players, but then you're there slandering other players in the same position for having the same level of performance or even a better performance, then of course I'm going to start having an energy against it. But it's not an agenda. It's an agenda if the players play well and I don't credit them and I don't give them praise. If that was the case, then it would be an agenda. Until Kante has a good run of form, don't chat to me. Until Havertz has a good run of form, don't chat to me. Because everything I'm saying, they're not proving me any wrong. And when they do, I will credit. 100% I will credit. Because I want the best for Chelsea. And their performances are not what's best for Chelsea. Simple as that. There we go. In fact, that's it. That's it. I just get fed up. Like, I get fed up with the Havertz excuses when he can barely muster a run of form for a month. I get fed up with the Kante excuses because they're just brain dead. Fans will sit there and they'll say, what is it? N'Golo Kante's been our best player the last 2 years. And it's, what? What are you even talking about? He's been our best midfielder the last 2 years. And then that's what gets me even more annoyed. And then I get tired because it's like, what is the bullshit excuses for? Like, I understand support your players and stuff, but let's be real. Talk about players when they're playing poorly. Like, it is what it is. See, now I'm going to read that once I send the link out to everyone because it's turned into 3 and I've just started going off on a tangent. 1 second, people. Yeah, Jesters, I see you, man. Sorry. When I get pissed, I just get pissed. Where is everyone else? Alex, link. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't send you a link to Shameless. My bad, bro. Who else? Moyo, I'll send you the link. Instagram. And deals. Big up everyone as well. Run the likes up just while I send this out. Oh, Klasref wanted to join yesterday's stream. Can't be asked. And do a scope. Yeah, cool. We're all good. There we go. Yes, guys. What you guys say?
Yeah. Bring on Klasref. Let's go. Let's go.
No, Klasref ain't about now. Sinak said Kante's been declining the last 18 months. With used sparingly, he will still be top class. Getting his replacement is key for us, bruv. I wish I could see that comment like 3-4 times. This is every word for word. I agree with you on this. Declining, but if you use him in a rotation role, there's still a quality player in there. People just need to stop crying and moaning like he's been one of our best players for us. When, let's be real, he hasn't, and that's okay. But just call it.
Why don't any of our other players, like even legends, get protected like this, like Aspie as well? Like, he's declining.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Why do we have all this energy for N'Golo, but we have none of this energy for Aspie? And when it's Aspie, we could sit there and say, yeah, he's washed. We need to get rid of him and all of that. Respect our legends. Come on,
Yeah,
guys. Keep the
Aspie's
same
a huge
energy,
legend
people.
at this club.
Yeah.
Why is Aspie washed, but N'Golo Kante isn't? I don't understand.
Aspie washed as a wingback, not the center back.
Yeah, but even like a lot of
Centre-back
people
has
still
seen a bit of
saying
a decline,
like
I'll be
people
real.
saying he's washed as that as well. Like
By the way, Kante did not have decline for the past 3 seasons. Like you said, he was on the one.
I
And it
think
was
he's
the last season.
underperformed.
Nah, not one.
I think
Not one.
that even the really good season in the Champions when we won the Champions League, he did really well in Europe. But when it comes to like in Premier League and stuff, he wasn't there.
1920,
was
to be
there.
honest, I'll allow because he was injured and in and out squad basically the whole season.
Yeah.
He
2021, he did
Well,
decline. It's just the
Stefan, I
Champions
would
League.
love to speak.
Yeah. Go on.
The season before, with Lampard half a season and Tuchel half a season, Kante wasn't bad.
No, he's good. In
Yeah.
in the Champions League, really good.
And in the Premier League, he was good in both seasons.
2021.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't agree. Oh, Champions League, I agree, but not the
Yeah,
Premier
yeah.
League.
I can't like say the Champions League he was bad because he's literally our best player probably.
No, Champions League, he balled out. Like I'm
Yeah.
not even trying to take that one away, but the Premier League, no, he was turning over the ball for fun for so long.
That wasn't.
You know what's funny about Conte? You know what's funny about
It was
Conte?
Jorginho.
The thing- Oh, Jorginho.
But when we saw the Kovacic Kante pivot and they were horrific together, except for Atletico
But that
Madrid at home.
Okay, stop. I'm saying, like, why are you pivoting one to compare one? Why are you comparing two versus the other two? There's only one solution. Either you compare one versus one or none.
What do you mean?
I mean, like you saying that that what's his name? That Kante did not play well with Kovacic. That's common. It's fine. They both bump forward. That's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
Kante and Jorginho, we got punished specifically in Premier League season under Lampard. Why was he for sale then?
I thought Jorginho and Kante was much better than Kante Kovacic.
Yo,
It's not
Yeah,
about
that
that.
season,
It's
yeah.
about Kante versus Jorginho. You said Kante was poor that season, but he
Yes.
wasn't the reason we are conceding the goals.
No, he was the reason why we were turning over possession.
Juan Mata to Leeds on
Never
a free
mind,
transfer.
never mind. It's
What
called
happened to Leeds?
blindless, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Free transfer.
Snaps.
Oh,
What?
wow.
What?
On
The,
the free
I,
transfer.
that is the first I've heard of it. What the
What?
fuck? Mata is at
What
Leeds.
happened?
Juan Mata's gone
Juan
to Leeds,
Mata?
apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I love Matt. I don't care what he does. He can go
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Arsenal. I still love the kid.
Yeah,
I
massive
still loved him
Mata
even
is
though he was
one
at
of the-
United.
At United, he had a massive drop off. I don't know what went wrong. Like,
United.
Chelsea,
You
he
said
balled,
it.
Yeah, but like he balled out at Chelsea. With some reason, got rid of him, and then he just dropped
Jose.
massively at
What's
United.
decision was
So-
Mourinho done? What's decision Mourinho done?
I wanted to talk about the Aki thing real quick. I know people are upset about the money,
Mm-hmm.
but he's basically two players for one in one. He covers left back as well as center back. So you had to have
Even
a backup.
defensive mid. He used to play defensive mid too.
We had to have a backup for Chilwell, and that can be Aki as well as he can slot in the center back. I think we're going to do the same thing on the right hand side for Reece James, and of course, there's the two names are still Pavard and Koundé that we've heard. Pavard can play center back as well as right back, and of course, Koundé can as well. And I think we're going to go to a back four, so that's.
I've heard Koundé's now in talks with Barcelona and PSG though. I'm not too sure how deep the negotiations are, but
I'm just bringing up names we've been linked with.
okay,
And I think
fair enough.
Pavard, if you do a Pavard deal, you do that for way less, and we can already see that Bayern are going to have to sell to raise the money to meet the valuation of Juve for De Ligt, if they're gonna be able to, because the bid they put in was way too low reportedly, and so they're going to have to sell some players to come up with the money. So that could means Gnabry, Lewandowski, whoever they have as surplus requirements. But probably Lewandowski is going to go to Barcelona, and that's why Broja is now in America.
To answer real Chris, you comment in private chat. If you guys hear
Yeah.
my fan,
The fans, I can't hear it.
yeah,
You're
you
good.
don't have fans.
Nobody-
first of all, you
nobody
don't
likes
have
Oh my
you.
god,
fans.
literally a
Chris?
fan.
Okay, well, you don't have even one single fan, so
Bah.
stop waffling.
Okay.
If I'll hear bad, I will tell you.
No,
No,
Fabrizio,
shut up,
Fabrizio,
you dickhead.
Fabrizio, I'm hearing. One
So,
sec.
Chris, you just walked into it.
Lewis, I thought you were supposed to swallow the seed.
Help me.
I
Wait, here
don't
we go.
even know. There's just hella season there. I feel like. Oh, Koulibaly's got the heel go from Fabrizio. Yep,
Oi, here we go. Yep.
Koulibaly, here we go. Let's go, people.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
let
what
me
I'm talking
put
about right
that
there.
screen.
The only reason why I say "here we go" is makes sense because he actually saying about Chelsea. If it was "here we go" Barcelona, I still wouldn't trust even him. After "here we go," I still
No.
don't trust him.
Barcelona come through. It's on genuine. Oh, Daniel, yeah, I forgot to send you the link as well. I'll send that in a second. Koulibaly to Chelsea. Here we go. Full agreement in place for €40 million fee. Add-ons completed. Bid accepted. Napoli are checking the documents, and then it will be official. Koulibaly will sign
40
long-term
million
deal for
euros.
10
That's
million
32
net
pounds.
salary.
What
was that?
What a buy!
Pretty
40
Yeah, that's
million
perfect.
euros. It's
That is a
32.
great
That is a beautiful buy.
That
Like
is a
for a
beautiful
player,
buy. What
like
a
you're talking
beautiful
about,
man.
you're talking
Wow,
about a
what
center
it did
back
so
that's
bad.
probably what top 5 in the world when you think about center backs right now, and you're getting him with 32 million pounds. Come on, Bowley.
Couch.
But
I
I thought
wanted
Bowley
him so
didn't know
bad
what he
at
was
Chelsea
doing.
for the,
I was
for the such
hold
a
on.
long
That's
time.
what I heard. He didn't know what he was doing.
Who
For
said that?
such a long time, I
And
wanted him at
That's
Chelsea.
Chelsea Twitter.
You
What?
gotta stop listening to Chelsea Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
buddy.
not listening. I'm just repeating what's been said.
Yeah, there's lots of things that are said there. Lots
Yeah.
of things.
But anyway, Koulibaly, man.
Honestly,
Huge fan.
you think about even if we went to a four, you
Yeah.
have Koulibaly and Silva. Good luck, man.
Lewis.
Koulibaly and Silva in your back four with Reece
And
James and
Reece James
Chilwell.
is the right, and Chilwell is the left.
We-
Good
I
luck.
can't lie. A Koulibaly penitentiary might have to run.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
Oh no,
How
you're
you
taking
mean,
that away
man?
from Reece James already? Damn.
How you mean, man? Definitely.
So,
Oh,
sorry,
you
man.
promi-
I'm drinking the
promised me-
Kool-Aid.
No, you promised me Reece James. I was waiting
Lewis.
all this long, and now you go do Koulibaly.
You are a
trust him if
Werner
send
fan
you his
and an
address
enemy
or
of
no?
progress.
No,
Oh,
what do
you
you mean?
trust-
I'm more of a Reece
You
James fan.
trust him if
He's
send
my
you
favourite player.
his address or no?
Lewis,
Oh yeah,
can I-
Frosted Myth sent it to me. Yeah. After this stream, I'm
Okay.
gonna go post it out for you. I'll send
Hey,
you the
Lewis.
pictures
Because
and
if he
everything,
wasn't,
bro.
I will claim the jersey.
No, he actually sent it over this time. Andrew, what you said?
I just want to address these disgraceful people in the chat. There's 800
Your
people
mic
watching
is
and less than
so
300
Yeah,
likes.
your mic is crackling.
Is it crackling?
Yeah.
They look like Rice
But what you
Krispies
were
over there.
saying was run up the likes because there's
Run up the
800
likes,
of you man
bitches.
in here and there's not enough likes. So
Snap,
run
crackle,
it up,
and pop
people.
over
Run
there.
it up.
And another good news for me, Broja is flying to United States. That's the one, like I said, there's a couple of things that I needed to see Chelsea so I can be more confident about this season than last season. There's a things that not happening so far, but if I remember correctly, I said we will face the midfield problems at the end of the transfer window, so it's still hope, but we'll see.
There we go. Frosted Myth as well says, big up everyone. My favorite defender is coming to Chelsea. Yeah. Now I will say now Koulibaly's my favorite defender and he's coming to Chelsea. See. So yeah, let's
No,
go.
what's funny
Thank
was
you,
was there is some Chelsea fans saying that he's not good. That they are preferred. It's not on Twitter. It's the people in the spaces
chat?
that we talk.
Oh.
No spaces when we talk, and they saying that he's not good on the
Oh, what are they
ball.
waffling about now?
And hold on, and another thing, they're not good. He's not good with his left foot. Watch, I was like showing him the link where he banging shots from outside into the top 90s with his left foot, and all they can send is,
Dirty.
"Oh, it's only one clip." It's all.
Seriously,
Honestly?
anyone who says they don't want Koulibaly for whatever reason, you are waffling. It's
Yeah.
It's like-
100% waffle.
It's like this guy wasn't like considered one of the top 3 center backs in the world. Like
You know
even,
when did he
like,
turn
like a
me?
year,
Maldini.
2 years ago.
Ah.
It's crazy, man.
You know when he turned me on?
Well,
completely?
Huh?
this is a family adult. This is not an adult stream. This is a family stream. Let's
We
keep
are a
that to a minimum.
PG
Okay,
stream. I'm
but-
joking.
but-
Go for it.
I
But
had a semi when I
it's-
heard we signed him. I'm not gonna lie.
what I was saying is that when he had after they won the AFCON, he came and gave an interview, and he was asked about Mo Salah, and he said that I don't see nothing special about the guy. That just like
Yeah,
you know what? He's like, if he's not playing for the with the specific system, he's not good. And that
Yeah, but you know that he bodied him when Liverpool played Napoli.
Yeah.
He bodied him in that one too, right?
yeah. But
Like
my
he's
word.
a fantastic defender, man.
Yeah.
Reads
If you
the game
put somebody
extremely
else
well.
beside him, if you put somebody else like Thiago Silva in it, or even youngsters, just like youngsters thinking about loan. What's the kid's name? Because I keep confusing two of
Colwell.
them. What?
Colwell.
Colwell is the defender, and the other one is what?
What other one?
The forward.
Deacon
Young.
Doink.
Anyway,
We're gonna call him Deacon Doink. It'll go faster.
Anyway, so if he thinking to go on loan, it's up to him. But if you have somebody like this that can be trained beside you every day, what better you can learn than one of the two of the greatest recent defenders? You know what I'm saying?
Koulibaly and Silva? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Come
saying
on,
for
man.
the youngsters to be as a defender to learn from somebody.
Oh yeah, and the other thing to consider too that a lot of people aren't paying attention to is the communication between Mendy and Koulibaly. You know, last year I don't know if anyone noticed, but our communication in the back was not very good. And when we were starting to play out from the back, there was all sorts of mistakes all the time. You won't see that, I don't think, with Koulibaly and Mendy back there because they already have that understanding with each other from Senegal and the same languages and whatnot. I think it's going to be beautiful, man.
As much as I don't like Jorginho, but he was the vocal point in that defense as a vocal. He does talks, and it's a big part of the player when you vocal.
What's that?
I heard Alex again.
Fatur,
Wasn't me.
wasn't you? Okay.
So, I heard a question about formation, Lewis.
Yeah, people asking whether we're gonna stick to a back 4 or to a back 3, and I think we're just gonna interchange, to be honest. But I don't know what we're gonna stick to until we see how it works on the pitch. And again, signings have to come in.
I think it's big dick formation is gonna be most played formation for Chelsea.
I love how we just call it the big dick formation now. We got nearly 1,000 of you lot in here, by the way. Run up the likes. Let's go.
I think it's going to be a hybrid 4-4-2, and it's similar to
like
a
a diamond.
4-2-2-2. No, it's going to be 2 up top, but it's going to be they're going to call them right and left mids or right and left attacking mids, and then you'll have 2 central mids behind them.
I think Tuchel likes Mount's versatility up top and back. In
Well,
the midfield.
And then you're going to have to look at the players that can play the majority of those positions. And Mount can play a lot of them. Christian can play a lot of them. Sterling can play a lot of them. Havertz. And if there's ever a formation that's going to get anything out of Timo Werner, this would be the formation that would do so because it would allow Havertz to drop in as a false 9, build up play in the space that Timo created by stretching, trying to run in behind. There'd be a little pocket of space, and that's where Kai would, or whoever played that position would move in.
I'm still not happy that the only person that's coming is Sterling without the helper. I'm still not.
Aren't we looking for another
we need somebody to help Sterling.
I think we are
we
looking
need
at
somebody.
an attacker. Apparently,
I
like
mean,
we even looking at
but-
Gnabry as well. Apparently, I don't know how like legit that is, but I did see that like the other night or whatever. Like we're
I
looking.
think it's
at
more
Gnabry.
legit than Lewandowski.
Yeah. Like I believe that more than Lewandowski. Lewandowski's Barcelona, but like Gnabry, that'd be a good player with Sterling. That would be him on the right or left. Sterling on the right or left. It don't matter.
Do we really
That's-
think though that
Exactly, Sterling
Barcelona are gonna
plays
be able
best
to pay
with
the
real
full
number 9,
45
and
million
I
up
think
front?
Sorry, what'd you say, Lewis?
No, I was saying, do we really expect Barcelona to be able to pay the full 45 million
No.
euros for
no.
Lewandowski
I
up
still
front?
think that it will collapse with what's his name.
Can I
With
suggest that
Rafinha.
we?
That's
I still
thing.
think that the agreement will collapse.
Can I suggest that we suspend any belief in Barcelona's finances, as we've been proven wrong? How many
Yeah, no,
times
I'm
this
not
season?
saying like it's a guarantee or nothing, but like I'm thinking logically, can this really happen?
Well, Leeds have accepted whatever they've accepted for Rafinha, so
But it's
Yeah, but Leeds are dickheads. They accepted less money.
no.
I know,
They didn't
you know-
accept it less money. They accepted
Yeah,
3 million more, but it's still
Oh,
not the
less.
real money.
They actually accepted less. The final deal is less because the euro dropped in value again.
Oh well,
So it's worth less than the American dollar right now.
but if they are beating in euro, what's the point?
Well, because when you convert the rate, it's
Why you convert the euros to euros?
no euros to pounds. Because our bid comes in as pounds, 60 million pounds. Their bid came in as euros. So then you have to do the conversion rate to see what that is in actual pounds.
Oh,
And I think it's actually a little bit less.
by the way, I still think it will collapse. I don't like. I'm waiting for Thursday to see how Barcelona will be crying.
Well, I don't want to, it's so complicated, but I think that whole thing still depends on Frankie de Jong leaving because that's 600 grand in salary they can clear, and they can sign 6 players on 100,000 to replace it.
By the way,
And-
don't forget as well, Koulibaly is also 31, so he's going to be at his peak of his form, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Then you bring in Nathan Ake to play center back and left back, backup left back, and you bring in. I still think it's going to be maybe Pavard or somebody in that mold that can play center back and right back, and then you have
I think we
rotation
need, yeah, I
built
think we
into
need-
your team.
I think we need left wing back as well. Just for the-
We're not, but if you go to a back four, you
Yeah.
don't have to really worry about that.
Who's going to be a left back, by the way?
Okay, well that would be Ake.
I can't be a left back.
You can play left back.
Oh yeah,
I mean, in a defensive role, let's be honest here. He's not going to be overlapping and getting forward. He's going to be a defensive left back.
He-
The way it's
he's
very
not
similar
bad
to-
going forward.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not terrible, but he's not a guy that's going to be like using the ball, overlapping, crossing, and all that stuff. He's a guy that would basically be your defensive left back. That's how he's been used before, not somebody that gets forward and overlaps.
I just think we need another one, man.
I agree with you. I agree.
Well, there will be what's his name, the Italian guys. So we
I
already
don't
have
think
it.
Alonso's going to stay next season.
He's not
Emerson.
Italian. Emerson, yeah.
I still think that Emerson might get moved this summer.
It's not a move. That is really.
That's why I said the word "might" in front of it.
Yeah.
We might need a right wing back as well.
The only team that was slightly interested in him was Napoli.
Well, no, there's Lazio, there's Juve, and you could deal with either lot. Well, if you do a deal with Juve, you could probably bring Rabiot in as a replacement, and Rabiot would help you in the central midfielding role and give you a left foot from central midfield that we don't have.
Can you remove us from your Twitter list, Lewis? It's
What?
Remove who?
Oh,
Twitter.
my God.
yeah, the screen. Look.
Oh,
I
the
see-
background.
Yeah, background.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
So bright.
Oh, God.
There we go.
right. So, hold up. Something's bugging out.
I don't respond to this kind of stuff. So I don't. I saw somebody getting an autograph online, but I didn't know what it's all about. So
That whole
What
thread
happened?
is fucking hilarious. But yeah, that kid, you should be grateful. You got 2 shirts signed by Jorginho. Frame it, sell it, do whatever you want, but be grateful, man. You got
Yeah, buddy. J5. I will cry too if I got accidentally Jorginho's autograph.
Accidentally, you could sell that for big bucks. Come on, man.
Yeah, for big Italian bucks.
Or I don't know, euros, big euros, or something like that. But yeah, that
Can you
kid's
imagine?
pretty cool, man.
Can you imagine value of the J5 when he sees the kid that he disappointed him with his signature? You ruined my shirt, you Italian prick.
You tell him hold that. You made the shirt better. But we move. Yes, guys, we did see as well a Koulibaly. Here we go and everything like that. We're waiting for that, and we're waiting for the Sterling announcement. That should just be in a matter of hours at this point, and then we can actually just put this whole saga to bed. But
80
it's
million
not even been
pounds.
frustrating. It's just been long.
I think
80
he
million
joined. I think he joined the
18 for what?
80 million pounds spent on these two players. That's it. 80 million pounds.
What do you mean?
85, roughly.
Oh, 80.
Oh,
I still have a
80.
feeling that
I thought
was-
he said 18.
Yeah, same. I was thinking,
if,
how
if
was
we
this
can get
happening?
Is
if
it
we can get
85
Ake done
euros?
this week,
Yeah, 85 million euros to spend.
if we can get that one done
That's
this
good,
week,
that is.
look to the 18th.
For
The 18th.
Yeah, because the
What's on
18th
the
is the
18th?
All-Star game at Dodger Stadium.
oh,
All
And
Stars.
that's 2 days.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
the
playing
baseball.
MLS All Stars or something?
No, the Major League Baseball All-Star game. It's at Dodger
Yeah.
Stadium.
Oh,
what's the point? What does that have to do with
what, they're
anything?
gonna do the unveiling there or something?
Nah.
The
You can
baseball
plan
fans
an
go
event
think,
around
who are
it.
these?
Okay,
Well,
so
All-Star
does
baseball
anyone-
game. That's even boring just to say it.
Does anyone think that this Leal thing is a bit of a cap?
it is
How
like
about
he's
this-
got 150 mil release clause,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's just come off winning the Serie A for AC Milan. They ain't getting rid.
Oh,
And not even
AC
that. Like
Milan?
we
Yeah.
just bought Sterling to play on the left. Like doesn't Leal predominantly play on the left?
That's
You
what
don't
I've
buy a
heard.
guy- So
well, Sterling
what
can play
sense
on
does
the
that make?
right.
Yeah,
But you
Sterling.
don't buy him. You sold him on the idea that he's playing on the left.
No,
That's what.
We don't know.
we don't
That's
know.
what was.
That's all I've
Sterling
been hearing.
plays. No,
He's
sold
Sterling
on the
actually
idea.
plays better on the right.
I actually like him on the
Uh,
left, to be honest. I like him on
I
the
think
left.
he
him
plays
on
good
the
on
right.
both. I can't lie. I think he plays good on the both.
Well,
I like him on the left.
in the
Is the
hybrid
inside forward to
4-4-2,
play
there
him on the
is
left? Is the winger
two
to
left.
play him on the
Is he
right?
right centre back in the
Let Justice finish. Let Justice finish.
in that formation that I was talking about. There are two left attacking players. The left attacking center forward, that were the center forward or striker on the left side, and the left mid. So both of those would be left attacking players.
In a 4-3-3, you mean?
It's a 4-4 hybrid of 4-4-2. So you'd have
Oh, I see you. Yeah.
so
That's what I was
But
trying
then-
to say.
Okay, so you're
Even
saying
Tuchel-
one would be a forward and one would be like a wide midfielder, called like a
Yeah.
right side, a left side. Okay,
It's
4-4-2 or
interchangeable.
4-2-2-2.
It depends
Yeah.
which side attacking.
Right.
By the
That's
way,
a good point.
another thing, Tuchel said that he looks for the wingers. He looks for the wingers that can touch the line. He said in a press conference that's what was his frustration, that we're not stretching field enough. So if both of them can cover the both sides of the field, it will make it wider for the midfield to progress. Well, but we don't have it, or for the forwards to have space.
Yeah. I just wonder because like we usually use the wing backs for that sort of like width, right? Like so.
Because we don't have a good wingers.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd
Who's
like to
that winger?
see. I mean, Pulisic's a winger.
Inside forward.
Yeah, I mean, he
He's
can
on the
play
left
wing,
side,
right?
right-footed player. He's automatically inside forward
Yeah,
because he
that's-
goes in and cuts in on the right foot.
right, like most people that play that position.
Yes, the right-footed ones. If you're
Yeah,
a
so you
left-footed
don't.
one,
It's very rare. It's very rare you see like a left-footed player playing on the left wing.
yeah,
It's
because
not common anymore.
what about the right-sided?
Right-sided, right-footed. Yeah, there's more right-footed players in football. Let's just leave it there. Okay. There's
in the world,
right-sided-
there's more
No,
right
I'm saying, for
people in the
example,
world.
if you're left-footed, what Tuchel always did and everybody else will put the left-footed player so he can cut in on the left side, on the
Yeah.
left foot.
I wonder about this, and like again, like this is just me throwing ideas out. Leao if you played him as a striker, like straight
No,
up a
man said I
striker.
can do it better than Leo. Wallahi. Go on, carry
Come on, stop. All right, we don't
Who?
know that yet.
Doku.
Somebody said,
Body in the
Go
chat,
Doku.
yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Someone said Joe's better than Leo. Oh, Poku Doku, of course. Imagine my shot.
who? Okay.
Carry
Except
on.
for
I just have a
W,
question.
Poku Doku, the Cobham one.
Dickhead.
1,000 of
guys
you
see-
guys in here. Let's get to at least 500
Tito
likes.
Doku.
Leal's better as an inside forward or a forward, to answer your question,
plus he's too
than
much.
out on the wing. Right now,
No,
because
but the reason what I was saying though is, could you see him being a striker as in the same mold as, like, say, someone like the real Ronaldo, like somebody that has dribbling, pace, finishing, like that sort of thing? And could that be something that Tuchel's looking at, like, as opposed to just getting a nut number 9, somebody that's a little bit more fluid, plays a striker, can dribble, use pace, play guys in. Like, I think that should be the profile we're going after as a number 9. You know, somebody that can
Thank
do that
you.
sort of thing. But
Like
there's not very many of those
R7.
players. There's not that many players like that in world football, right?
Yep.
There
That's
just
why
aren't.
you get the short-term fix.
well,
Short-term fix.
I'm not mad at
the center forward position classically is
Maybe
what you're
Broja can
describing.
show us something.
So it's a classical
Fingers crossed.
center forward v striker kind of debate. Strikers are out and out goal scorers, get in the box. Center forwards can build up the play, and
Mhm.
they play more in tandem. So that's exactly the formation. If we're going to play that formation, Leal is somebody who can play on the left. He can play the center, both center spots, to whether it be the one dropping to build up play or the one that's going to run and create the space. So yeah, he works perfectly in that system, and it's about Tuchel's going to say, I want this system, and this is the type of player I need to fit my system. He's going to have a bunch of names, and they're going to go out and get the ones they can. So we now have the best defense in the Premier League.
I agree, 100%.
So the back four,
100%.
I will give some slight adjustment for him to the Premier League, though. I don't expect him to start cooking in the Premier League from the game 1, but
what you for who?
Koulibaly.
the
For
only
Koulibaly-
defender that never played in the Premier League.
Okay, but did Thiago have that problem?
A little
In
bit.
At the very first
beginning,
game
yeah.
he did. The very first game he
Little bit.
did against West Brom, he messed up.
No, but even
But-
with that, like, he just had one slip.
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah,
that, he
yeah,
played
like-
well.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't
Well,
bad.
I will
It's-
blame on Lampard.
He
Came
grew-
from
he-
the wing.
He
It was
grew
all
into
from-
his
yeah,
role,
yeah,
though.
he-
Like,
he
we
was-
weren't seeing him bossing
Yeah.
until like a little bit further on, right?
Yeah.
But-
Well, Koulibaly is probably a little bit more athletic at this point than Thiago Silva, so he has that
But that
to go
was
with.
nothing to do with
And your instincts don't ever go away. Your positioning, your anticipation, that's not going to change. The physicality and speed of the players you're playing against might change, right? You're going to have more of that in the Premier League, but I forgot how fast he was. I never realized really how fast Koulibaly is.
Yeah, he's
And-
fast, man.
You think he's a big hulking dude, and he's not. 6'1", so he's about the same profile as Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
He seems like he plays bigger, though. Like, you know, if you know what I mean. Like, he looks like he plays bigger. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just
Well,
his
his
physique
leaping
and whatnot.
ability is off is off.
Everything,
charts,
though. Like,
man.
I just feel like in his legs, like, I feel like he's all legs. You know, like no torso or whatever, but
Yeah.
his leg. Because you see him making those, like, long
He's got
strides,
one
like,
Baslaka legs.
challenges.
He got one Baslaka legs. You know how they say
You know what I
his
mean?
long
Like, it
legs?
just goes forever, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I was just, and I thought I saw something in the comments. Could Broja play that role that I was talking about with CR9?
Yes, but I don't think
I
every
don't
game.
think that he can. I don't think that he can.
Not
I don't know
yet,
if he
not
has
yet.
the technical ability to be somebody that can like dribble, play in guys.
No,
he's more of a direct runner. He has power and pace, but I don't necessarily think
No,
that
he has a dribbling.
I've never
but
seen.
I don't
I've never
think
seen him dribble.
I did
I
at
saw him a couple
Southampton.
of times, but you can't put the kid. I think he's 19 or 20.
Somewhere in and around there.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think you can put him in the starting lineup and just expect him to go through the season. He can build the confidence game by game and just eventually become that person. But until then, we don't have it yet, and that's why I think it's crucial for us to actually have Ronaldo for one freaking season, just for one, so he can show to the youngsters around him.
Yeah, I mean, he's not really one to
We can
teach.
expose who has fraudulent mentalities like he did at United.
Yeah,
A little bit of
he's not
both.
really one to. He's not really one to teach. He's kind of just the guy that just does it. You know, like I don't think that anyone's gotten.
No. I think people underestimate that he's more team player than people saying he is.
When you say team player, that covers a lot of things. I don't know if he's necessarily the guy that's going to be on the training pitch saying like, this is the mentality you have to do. When I'm going this way, this is why I'm doing it. When I'm running here, this is what. Like, I don't think he's teaching. If you know what I mean.
Actually, he's that kind of thing. If you watch a
You think
couple of
so?
times, especially couple of his interviews after the game, and even what's his name? What's his name? The kid
Plus,
that feeded
athletes
England.
have really good recognition, read recognition. So if you see somebody do it in training over and over again, you start doing it that way over and over again. And it does help just by being
Right.
around them and soaking up the knowledge, the way they work, and the way they anticipate and get in the right positions.
But
So
there's
that's-
certain things. There is an intelligence that comes with being,
Sure.
an incredible player like Ronaldo, and like I don't think that certain things that he does on the pitch can be taught. Like he's just an exceptional athlete, right? You know, so I look at athletes as like there's an intelligence, right? Like when you play at a level like Ronaldo, Messi, all these guys, they have a high level of intelligence. That's how I see it, right? So there's certain things that like they see on the pitch that nobody else is seeing because they have that heightened IQ about the football or whatever, right? And you can't teach that side of stuff. It's not the intangibles. It's the fact that like these guys have a heightened level of understanding on the pitch. And I don't know if that kind of stuff
I
translates.
think it's
from
not a
next player to
teachable,
next
but I
player.
think it's experience common. I
Yeah,
think it's
you can
with
definitely-
experience, it's more common.
So-
I understand
Yeah.
that you can teach that sentence where to be, but it becomes easier to get it with your experience playing more games, or play with the specific players. For example, even if the kid, what's his name, even with Sterling, as much as he good is, when did he last time he played with proper number 9? Only with Harry Kane, and he's the
Yeah.
best at it. You see what I'm saying? So at Man City, he's not always played with center forward, sustainable center forward with with real number 9. Or maybe Tuchel will actually push Havertz to be more number 9 than
So you know,
than false 9.
so you know they
Yeah.
say he's on I think it's 10 million euros. So
Who, Koulibaly?
yeah,
Yeah.
10 million euros a year. So that's about 8.45 million pounds, and that's about 162 grand a week or around
Yeah.
that. So
Wow.
and I was reading today that the Sterling upgrade was just another 10,000, so he's on 310. So he's just upgraded by 10 grand per week than what he was on the City. So what anyone frets about,
Yeah, but that's a peak. That's a peak of their career.
yeah. But what
That's
I'm
a
saying
peak.
is that
So what
people
I'm
were
saying
like,
is that salary will not go up. The salary will go down.
Oh no, but what I'm saying with Sterling, people worried about he's going to get a
Yeah.
He only got like 10 grand.
Nathan
He
Ake
He
is getting
definitely
closer.
didn't come for the money. I don't think.
No. That's what
I
he
think
said, yeah.
Tuchel
He did say
persuaded him to come.
Well, he could have stayed at City and got a big signing on bonus next year, couldn't he? Walked away for free.
It looks like Ake is going to be in this week too.
Look, people forget how much City paid for Ake. It was 42 million pounds. Chelsea's getting him for 35 pounds.
No,
35
I
million.
wish.
Million.
I wish.
no, you're talking about Koulibaly. We're not getting that for Ake. Ake is going to be
Ake
35
is going to
million
be
pounds.
40, 45 mil.
No, but getting
Yeah.
Koulibaly, I think, will soften people's
No,
thoughts about
Ake-
Ake a bit. Not a lot, but a bit.
City
You
did
getting
not pay
Koulibaly
50.
first.
Stop
No,
lying.
City paid 40, and we're paying about 45.
42, I think. It was 42.
But getting in Koulibaly first will probably help with signing Ake in people's minds.
I
Because
think Chelsea's
Ake
going to
in
get him
first.
about
Yeah, they just
35
wanted an
plus
experienced defender in first, and I think
Yeah,
we'd
yeah.
warmed Ake a lot more.
So let me ask you this question: when we're talking about these transfers that come in, and trying to put a grade on them, are you grading them against the player they replace, they're replacing in the lineup, or do you grade them based on them alone?
Depends on the player, because you
Bit
could
of
grade
both,
him against dog shit.
I
and then
think
they
people
look
are
amazing.
tripping over Ake. I love Ake. I don't know
I just
why.
I
think he's
care
a-
about the ability
think
of the
he's a
player.
good player.
Nathan Ake comes in, he improves us. He improves
So-
us in terms of depth. He improves us
I
if he
agree.
starts.
And
So
I
if you
like
look
him
at-
better
I don't
than
have a
Delinquent.
complaint.
I
So if
like
you-
him better than Delinquent.
Ah, fuck
So
the
if-
lick.
And we're
If you
forgetting as
look-
well.
Never wanted him.
Tuchel's turned AC and Rudiger into world class. What can he do with it?
Exactly.
Ake?
Good shout.
We don't know.
Good shout. It's an
So if you look
excellent
at
shout.
it's
My
it's
guy turned
Sterling.
Rudiger into a world-class defender, bro. He can do the same thing with Nathan Ake.
And another
If
one,
you-
Lewis.
By the
AC
way,
was already
people
world-class.
said that what's his name?
Well,
Chilwell is not a wing back.
What?
People when people were saying Chilwell is not a good wing back. He was always left back. But look at him.
Oh,
He's
they
a
were
wing back.
waffling. If you're left back, then that can attack. Then you can play wing back, and he can attack.
Oh, if you remember, Alonso was starting a lot under Tuchel first, so he trained Chilwell.
Yeah, he had to learn the position for sure.
Yeah, but that
Had
was
to learn
because
the position.
Chilwell was in terrible form when what's his name Tuchel joined, and he still didn't come back to form.
Yeah, he was fighting like a gay allegation. People calling him a gay or something. That's
He
why
was still getting.
No. It had nothing to do with that. It was just form. It was just form.
Oh,
You think? You sure?
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing about nothing like that. And
No,
even
I
if it
thought it
was
was
like, I would have hoped that wouldn't have been a reason for him to drop out the squad. Like, fuck
I
it.
thought.
I
he
couldn't
was
give a shit who he
getting-
fucks.
Like, I thought he was still getting used to the Tuchel system back then. After
as long as it doesn't happen live on TV.
Well, yeah, that and keep it legal. Other than that, like we're good. I don't-
So Couch, to answer your question on Leao,
At the
Big up
halftime.
Yeah.
if you look at Leao as a Ziyech
You're
replacement,
tout.
then you would have
Wait, wait,
On the
wait.
halfway.
Go on,
But you think
Justice.
that he can play on the right there?
no as taking his position in the squad.
Oh, as
Right.
a striker,
So-
you mean, or attacker?
Well, as whatever he's going to do in the squad, he's taking Ziyech's position that he used to occupy, not on the
Right.
field, but in the squad. So
Right.
does Leao fit what Tuchel wants? Because basically Ziyech is, you don't really want him playing one of the inside positions. He'd be one of the outsides. And if he's looking for somebody to pair that can play the outside and the inside, Leao might fit that requirement better, even though he's more apt to play off the left-hand side.
Right. I'm just thinking in terms of where, you don't buy a player for like 70, 80 million euros and then play him on the right if he's more accustomed to playing. Because the reason why you're buying him is because what you've seen him do on the left. You're not buying him, say, okay, I'm going to play him on the right because I think he might be able to do that. That's a lot of investment to take a risk on, right? Like he's very, very effective
I
on the
agree.
left. And we've also bought Raheem Sterling, who I think is very effective on the left as well, predominantly. But I don't know. I just think that it could be what you're talking about. Maybe there could be a move towards like changing the formation and going to a 4-2-2-2 or something like that. And you have somebody wide, and then you also have the wing back or the fullbacks getting forward, and then you also have a striker in the middle. But I don't know. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me based on the makeup of the team right now to be going for Leao, unless somebody else is on their way out as well, like a Pulisic or something.
It's the price for me, moving that player. Like, it's
Yeah,
like
I just
100
don't think
million.
AC Milan sell.
I understand
Well,
them like
no,
putting
they-
the price up.
No, see it, Cal.
They
Yeah, guys. I'll see you guys soon.
Take care, bro. Big up.
they're reportedly, I'm going to put reportedly,
Who's
they
leaving?
are interested in
Couch.
listening
Oh.
to offers for Leao, and they do want Hakim Ziyech. We know that. So
Yeah.
And George Mendes is involved with managing Leao. So, just saying.
Oh, maybe that's
mean,
the
that's
reason
been
they
forget
have a
about
meeting.
Ronaldo.
Wait, I have a question. Is AC Milan is in their financial trouble with that?
No,
No, not really. But
Inter
they're
Milan
looking-
is,
they're
not AC
looking
Milan.
They're not looking to overspend, even though they've been taken over.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
not
they're
like
just
a
more
huge
wary of their
takeover.
spending as opposed to like being broke and struggling.
Yeah.
like Inter Milan.
Inter Milan are just fucked. But they put themselves in that situation too, so it is what it is on that front. I've heard that there's a plane landing in Farnborough from Naples for about
Oh,
half
God.
4.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, are you serious?
Oh my God!
Should
Are
we
I
call
saw
you
Pies-
Not
I saw
doing this
Pies
again.
tweet it.
careful,
I saw
Eagle
Pies
TV?
tweet it.
Let's not lower things to Arsenal. Let's not do that.
You're gonna have Fata doing flight watch again. Can't be asked. Like we did for Lukaku last year.
We did that
Yes,
for Haaland last year,
Pies
too.
tweeted it. There's a private jet due in at Farnborough, which is close to Cobham from Naples, at 4:30 p.m. UK time. So you guys know where to head to. But yeah,
Hey, flightradio24.com, man. You can check there.
what was it called? Oh, we ain't gonna do this.
Flight track.
Flight tracker. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Oh Lord, that's what we did last year.
And look how that turned out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
We ended up just.
thank you for
checking
sharing the
no
link,
reason.
Fatur. Like, hold on, I'll stop all the shit I'm
Oh.
doing as a grown up to
All right, cool.
to
Let's
watch
have a-
cartoon planes.
Wait, so have you already got the plane or what? Welcome to
Oh.
Flight Watch, everyone. By the way. Hey, big up Bola, my guy. You've just got for yourself 4 lottery tickets. Big up. Appreciate the donation as always, helping to keep the channel flowing. But you now have 4 lottery tickets for the giveaway for the Chelsea home kit.
How many do I
And
have?
yeah, after the Arsenal review, is when we're going to be doing the giveaway. That's when the shirt should arrive as well. So
Hey, 423 it arrives.
where is it? Where
I
is it?
think I found it.
You found it?
I think
Oh,
I
for
found
fuck!
it.
That's definitely.
I don't even know which one I'm looking for, but yeah, we're
Just-
here. Or if you've got it, you can share screen. I don't mind. And he was just in Monaco coaching for about 4 days, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yep, we had like 3 separate flights we were looking at, and they were all wrong.
He's in Monaco. Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
I'll send it from the chat. But...
Yeah, send it in the chat.
It was like
Oh.
you know when we signed Torres, Sky Sports were reporting he's in a helicopter on the way to London, and half an hour later they're reporting and he appeared in the background walking out of Liverpool's training ground. He was still there at the ground. No one knows anything, man. Just wait for the confirmation. It's done. Just wait, be patient, and it'll be good.
That meant to be the
Don't
flight.
worry, be happy, all that good stuff.
Exactly. Our case next.
Wow,
You remember when
Barcelona
Johnny
did
was
not
like-
get all the money they expected
Johnny was
to
like,
get.
Ireland is on Roman's yacht.
Yeah. It's on his yacht.
So what?
What
This
are
is
you
meant-
hearing now? What are you hearing
By the
now?
way, Barcelona expected to get 400 million euros in a second liver, but only got 320, 330.
Uh-oh, maybe that means somebody can't get signed.
Wait, what's this playing for?
Oh, that's a shame. Guess I don't know. This is the one Fata sent me. I'm guessing this is meant to be Koulibaly's flight.
Yeah, it hasn't taken off yet.
Wait,
No, it was
That's
moving
fine.
slowly from my screen.
That's Fata tracking OnlyFans accounts.
yeah,
What is that? Come on.
Right, man.
What is this?
It goes through Bologna.
Wouldn't it just fly straight all the way through?
Are you sure
It's
this is the right flight? Because it
Yeah.
should be
Why would it stop?
moving. It's meant to be at fucking Cobham for 4:30.
It is.
Yeah, and why would the plane stop like not at the UK?
It is.
You know
Just
what's
look at
funny?
the
I
arrivals at Farnborough.
literally tried to adjust the camera, adjust a map on my computer.
Why isn't it moving?
Well, it's not moving.
Fucking move!
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna watch airplanes. I'm gonna bounce. Y'all have a good one.
It's airplane.
Yeah.
Take care of
When the plane
yourself.
arrived, you know. Take it
See
easy.
you, Jester. I'm about to leave a stream if we're gonna play with Fatur's dream streaming.
That shit ain't even moving. Let's just get rid of it. What's the point?
Yeah.
That's what
Literally
she
not
said.
even move.
Check on the fucking.
Walked into that one. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Who's our next signing after Koulibaly? Probably Nathan Ake. And then I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Who
We
knows?
wanted
Sterling might be announced before the end of the stream. Oh, Artem, big up yourself. You got 2 more tickets. Saying Ake gives you flexibility. You can play him at left back in a back 4 in certain games, and since he's a natural centre back, you can keep the shape of the back 3 while attacking with Reece James going forward. That I think you're talking about in a back 4 formation, and then Reece goes forward, then we keep 3 back. That makes sense.
I don't think Koundé's happening. I think that was a board issue.
Yeah, as soon as Marina left, all those talks left with her.
Same with Rice, right? All the links are dying down for that as well.
Yeah, Bowley's gone to visit all of his targets, but he didn't want didn't want to travel to Westfield Stratford in East London.
Yeah,
he didn't want to make a fucking 45-minute cab flight.
I'm on that Barcelona liquidation watch. Not only have they just got less money in the second liver, they also got what's his name? De Jong said he ain't moving. He's staying.
He shouldn't.
Love that. So Barca goes out of business, and we get the final.
I don't know. Somebody's not gonna get registered at the end of this.
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with Alex.
I chase someone who owes me 17 quid, let alone 17 million quid. So, you know what I mean? It's no 17 million pounds. Yours.
They owe PK 50 million as well. They owe a lot.
Everyone. They owe everyone.
Why do people want to go there?
Liverpool 27 still.
Why do players want to go there?
Because they're idiots.
It's Barcelona.
There's got to be a reason for it. You're going there, it's a declining club. Players aren't getting paid. The club looks like it's going to be out of business in a few years. Where is the appeal?
Overall, I'm surprised that more. Not the players, the agents.
Overall, you will get your money as a player, no doubt, no matter what happens to the club. But I prefer to be paid sometime before my grandkids are born. Do you know what I mean?
I just like to get paid on time, you know.
Yeah.
People saying that let it go of Rafinha. I don't care if he's not coming to Chelsea. I'd rather him actually go back to Leeds than go to Barcelona. That's what my dream. Barcelona liquidated, and then I think fucker will suffer for nothing.
I think it's going to be funny when they can sign the players but can't register them, and then during the season they'll pan to the sideline. And the players that can't register will be better than the ones on the pitch. And they can't register.
And they will have posters.
Yeah, we pay for them, but we can't register them. We had to make them buy their own Barcelona tops to model in, so we take pictures. We can't officially give it to them because we can't register them. It's mad, honestly, mad. I tell you, if you go to Barcelona now, you don't deserve to be paid. That's what I'm saying right now. If you're choosing, that's fine. You know what I mean? No, it's all good, man. But we don't need to worry about it,
I just wanted to see the club to be liquidated so bad.
First 2 signings are Sterling and Koulibaly. I don't think, I think Chelsea fans can rest now. You know what I mean?
At least we got a defender.
We're still complaining, Andrew. We're still complaining.
There's still be complaints.
I will rest when I see R9 back at the bridge. Then I shall rest.
R9.
What?
R9, bro.
Okay.
Or
Robert Lewandowski,
R7.
my guy.
Isn't it L9?
Yeah.
Nah, R9.
No, it's L9.
Fine, if you want to be different, you can call him L9.
I just want to be factual. Not different, no, is it?
What do you mean? First initial of his first name is R.
Why would you
He'll be
give
wearing
him-
the
why
number
would you- why
9.
would you give
There's
him-
R.
why-
There's 9.
There's only
Did
one
we call
R9.
Ronaldo Nazario N9? No, we called him R9.
CR7.
Well, he's-
We just do a
no,
second coming of.
That's the wrong
RL9.
Ronaldo, Chris.
Yeah.
The Ronaldo wasn't his first name.
I
Ronaldo
know.
was one of his 18 middle names that Portuguese and Brazilian players have.
We can just
Yeah.
give RL9.
Let me
a
get his
second
full
go.
name out.
Yeah, that's why I question people like Fred. who
No,
choose
his
that
first
name
name
when
was Ronaldo. Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima.
Shut up, man.
So hold that. Hold that, man. R9. Hold that.
Shut up, man.
only
You know,
one
right,
You had me
R9 be
bugging for a
Ronaldo.
sec. I thought, don't tell me that's like his
Maybe
8th name or something.
R9's Ronaldo or R9 is Robert. I think I know which one I'll choose.
Yeah, man, I'm going for Robert, bruv. Give me Robert,
Robert, yeah.
every day of the week.
Bobby B9. Call him Bob.
Rob 9,
Bob
let's
yeah,
go.
Bob 9, yeah. Bobby 9.
Rob.
Right, Preet says, let it be, guys.
Lewandowski get the number 9, he will flop. If Ronaldo, Ronaldo
We
needs
got to give
7.
it to someone else, like a defender or midfielder, number 9.
No, that was the problem. We gave it to the defender in the first place. That's why it's
No, but
cursed.
we got to I know. We got to undo it by doing it again.
No, you have to bring Caleb Belarus back from wherever it is, and then exercise while he's in that. Do an exorcism while he's in that shirt. That's why you have to do that. It all goes back.
I actually want everybody, all the links that Barcelona has, I want them all to be signed. So at the end of it, they cannot register none of them.
Take everybody except Koulibaly and Lewandowski.
Yeah, they can.
Koulibaly is already signed.
They can sign what they want. They can't register them.
Koulibaly cares about the money, I think.
He cares about getting paid, yes.
Plus, he's been linked to Chelsea for years. It's probably been about time for him too. Yeah, then De Laurentiis is fuming with Koulibaly and his agents apparently. Hold that.
How can he be
You've held us back for years.
He offered him less money than he was on. How can he be fuming?
What did he?
Less money. Yeah, he offered him less
Did you see the latest tweet from the greatest Fatur?
No, what did he say?
Oh, he didn't say nothing.
It's sweet. Oh, Artem sent me a message as well. Oh, it's just Rafinha. No, we're not missing him. We're not missing him.
Fatur.
Well,
What did you do? Your latest tweet is brilliant. I think it's 100% proven.
I don't know.
Well, what was your latest tweet, bro?
Private jet. Good Lord, man.
Oh, okay. Where is it? Guys, as always, continue to run the like subs while I figure this shit out.
Hey, do you think we should give him number 26, Lewis?
Yeah.
No.
Who? Koulibaly?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he wears the 26, don't he? Did we retire that or what?
It's not. We don't officially retire shirts. They just don't wear them. I'm.
Give him 26. Give him 26.
Rice wants 26.
The chaotic.
Give Koulibaly 26 immediately. Give it to him immediately.
Rice wants 26.
That would make me even more pissed off if I see him fucking at Chelsea wearing JT's number. Give it to Koulibaly. At least he has experience.
I would love to see the reaction of some of his fan base if Koulibaly's given a 26. It would be
beautiful, but it would also be telling.
Some guys just want to watch the world burn. That's me.
I'm here for chaos, carnage. You see the pot stirring it the whole time. They're not like
want to see the Chelsea fan base burn.
I just want to see carnage. I said the biggest rivalry is Chelsea v Chelsea, and I love it.
I don't know why people object since we've given Lampard's 8 away like twice already. No one seems to
Bro, Timo Werner wears Drogba's number.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, Alonso wears Ashley Cole's number. You know what?
We gave Eden Hazard's shirt fresh off his back to Willian.
Exactly.
Immediately.
Exactly.
You gave Lampard's number to Barkley. You've given fucking who's Alonso wears Ashley Cole's number.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's not talk about disrespecting shirt numbers. We've already been there. We've dug the hole. It's 10 foot deep.
Exactly.
We don't need to talk. We don't need to give him the 26. At least it would go to a good player rather than fucking Basmati. God forbid. Preet says, let it be, guys. We got the best centre back available out of this. Yes, we did actually. Yes, we did. He's been the best centre back in Serie A for a good 4, 5, 6 years. I think what was the stats I saw from?
I think someone said it earlier though. I think it's great for a Chalobah and a Colwell for their development.
Yeah, you got Koulibaly and Silva next to you.
Well, let's say
you cannot fail.
Thiago Silva's going to. We don't know how long he's going to stay and he's going to play, but just have him there and then have Koulibaly there as well. I just think it's good for their development. Man. That's all.
100%.
But
and this is
expressions. Expression is the goat, man. Can't stand Spurs, but expressions.
Every time. Big up X as well. He's probably not watching, but if you are, big up every time. Shout you as well for Tottenham Chelsea previews. This was the stats. Since his arrival at Napoli, Koulibaly has been the outfield player to have completed the most passes, won the most tackles, and recovered the most balls in Serie A since joining. So, yeah, best centre-back in that time.
Do you know, last season in League alone, he was involved in more goals than Timo Werner?
I'm not
Timo
surprised.
Werner was involved in 5 goals. Koulibaly 6.
I'm genuinely not shocked.
Fantastic news.
It's not fantastic.
Needed to know that. Yes, needed to know that.
Just daily, just got that he's still here. Unfortunately,
That who scored account has so many Werner stats, and they're all even worse than the last. Let me see.
They'll have a tracker on, instead of a heat map, they'll have a track on Werner covering the pitch where he's running.
Yeah, this is it. They've got hella stats on him. Koulibaly played at direct hand in more league goals than Werner last season. Bruno Fernandes completed more key passes in one match against Villa than Werner did all season. Frankie de Jong had one less key pass completed than Werner, Havertz and Pulisic combined. Van Dijk created more goal-scoring chances than Werner last season. It's just daily Werner stats, and they're all worse as the day goes on.
Hey! If he stays next season, I'm getting my 500. I'm break even. Whee!
Yes, and I'll be breaking plates knowing that Timo Werner's at my club.
This man last night on stream was prepared to do another Werner bid of him scoring just 6 goals next season.
Yeah, that had me mad. We asked Fata on Sarcasm City, right, how many goals he thinks Werner's going to score next season. Bear in mind that Werner is his favourite player. He said 6. He said he expects 6 league goals from him next season.
Well, maybe if we play like a 4-2-2 or whatever, or 4-4-2,
he'll get 8
striker. No, but yeah, Werner's the second striker or something, and he does a bit better. Like, gets 10 league goals.
You guys, man, Jesus.
You know what the worst part is? We'd see that as an improvement.
Yeah, that's not much better.
I would say you guys
look at how low this player has made our standards drop. We are here predicting 6 goals, being happy about 10.
I would say you guys are beating a dead horse, but there's nothing there to beat at this moment, man. The horse is gone.
Dead. It's decayed. It's rotted, and now it's just skin and it's just bones.
It's dust. That's all it is. It's dust.
And people are still whipping it.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'd rather try sell him and move him along as time, but if he stays, he stays. We'll probably be back 4, so maybe he plays better in that formation. God knows.
I have a feeling he's going to
It was
stay.
weak for Koulibaly. That is crazy, if true.
Wonder if Todd Bowler went to Barcelona, said you lay off Koulibaly and we'll lay off
Kunde.
not Kunde, the
Rafinha. Yeah, fair enough. I thought I had no idea what they were even there for because as being
I was
long
just joking. I
think he went there
just
just showing them. I think he went there just to show them the list of players who are after and try and see whether they're going to go after them next. Because every player that we go after, Barcelona are linked to. Yeah.
I said 40 GNA for Timo next season.
Exactly.
If that even happens, then I just accept that I have no understanding of football and I'm just going to pack it in and retire.
Was that missing the decimal point? The number? I just want to know. Sure. I'm sure it was this decimal point.
You know what? He probably did. Hey, guys, run through a couple questions. We'll chill there for another 10-20 minutes and then wrap up the stream.
I can't believe he's not 500 likes yet, man. Been over like
We're still not on 500.
Hey,
you guys, what are you doing? Run up the lights.
There is a speculation then Rhys James re-signed the new contract and Mason Mount re-signed the new contract.
Yeah, I've seen talks about Mason Mount contract renewal, but there's bigger fish to fry right now. Sort out the Jorginho and Kante situation.
What the fuck?
And then let's have a look at it.
That's not bigger fish. That's
because we need to know this. We need to know the situation with them. Are they going to re-sign, or do we need to sell and look for other options?
I wonder.
That matters more to me than Mason Mount, because Mount and James will re-sign. I'm not worried about that at all. I don't mind if it goes down to a year left.
I'm glad they were both able to survive on £58,000 and £88,000 a week for the last couple of years.
How much do you reckon we should be paying them at this new contract?
I think they'll get 150 each if I'm predicting something like that.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Only because they're still.
There's strong rumors that AC Milan actually player leaving this summer.
Who?
About Leao.
Hopefully it's Giroud.
There's an issue with his contract or something. They're trying to.
Yeah. He does not want to sign for them, re-sign the contract. I wonder
Yeah,
how
or
many.
or parts of the contract he doesn't like or something like that.
No, they offer him only 4 million a year. He wants
That's what,
6.
he's on 1.5, right? 1.5 million. a
He
year, something
wants 6. They only offering him 4
That's so little, I
like that.
reckon.
4 mils. What about anywhere between 60 and 80 or
euros,
something?
not even pounds. That's
Yeah.
euros.
Yeah.
By the way, even though his release clause at that, they're willing to negotiate if something like a good fee will come. Apparently, hey, if ZH part of it, it could be ZH or Timo Werner. Why not?
That's true.
Yeah,
How
but
many years?
But
It's
Timo's
interesting
contract's
how
too
many
high.
years he has left on his contract that we're
Don't-
debating.
Don't know.
I don't
AC
think
Milan
it's-
won't take Timo. He's too much money.
Who?
I don't think it's
Liao.
close to running out.
Liao's
though.
got 2 years left.
Oh,
2 years then.
so next year is gonna be 1 year left. Of course, it's value.
That's why I think it makes more sense for next year. I don't think
Yeah,
this
don't
year
touch
we'd
him
be able
this
Yeah,
to get
but
him.
if he's not signing this season, that's the only maximum amount they get. Next season, nobody will pay 80 or 70 for him.
What's this about? Yeah, but like that's the thing. I don't think he's worth 100 million personally. Owing Sporting 50 million. Oh shit! Pick up yourself, Josh.
What's up, guys?
Oh,
Dressed to
what are you
impress and
dressed up for?
everything.
Sorry,
You're
I
already
had
there
a
to church.
had a
Damn,
face to
you're
face.
sweating.
I know, had a face to face meeting. I'll take this off for you guys. I know.
Bad
It's hot,
feeling.
it's hot
Hey,
out. It's hot
I
out
know
here.
we're chill on streams. We don't need to do the stripping thing.
It's hot out here in these streets.
Nah, I'm joking, Josh. It's all good. It's
No,
all
what
good.
I'm saying, if he has only 2 years left on his contract, for AC Milan, it's the best to sell him this season if he's not resigning, because next season it will be only 1 year left, and the value going down completely.
Yeah, they better be willing to take way less than 100 though. No
I
one's
guess
gonna buy it for
I
100.
guess what's in our favour is something like involving Hakim Ziyech.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Something
saying.
like
Yeah.
that, so.
I don't know who the guy is. I never watched him play once, so
He's done very well at Milan. You know,
how old is he? I wonder.
I think
He's like 20.
22 or
20
21.
years. They're very.
Are we talking about now?
Yeah.
What a signing he would be, man.
Oh, well, if Josh saying it, then let's go.
Would he fit in our team? From the little I watched him, he just seems like very direct. I don't know if he's like, I don't know if you can play off of him even. I don't know if he's that kind of player that can fit in our team.
We need some directness.
No, you
Yeah,
know
we
why-
have Sterling now though. Go ahead, Alex.
Well, you know what I completely forgot about asking. Do you think that Tuchel prefers specifically young players because he can mold them the way he wants them? That's why
Yeah,
he was
and I think he
going for
expects
the
to be here for a
delinquent.
while.
That's why he wanted for delinquents and all that kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he will be. So he will make him the way he wants him. You know, like it's
Yeah, I
like,
definitely think he's trying to build something. You know, so
because the way people are always hiring, for example, sometimes nowadays they hiring, sometimes for the company the way like I'd rather you have no experience so I can teach you what to do versus like for specific jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Can't teach an old dog new tricks and all that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I also
Maybe
think
there is
it's
something
a
in
shot to get like a potential superstar player at a young age. Like he really does have
it. Another thing, maybe we give him ZH on a specific fee that will give us a good discount even next season.
Oh yeah. If he comes like that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if we'll buy and loan him back to you for a season?
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys. If we could get it, if we have a chance this summer to get him and wrap him up, I think like in the same vein as like a cut, not the same type of player, but in the same vein as Kai, where it was like we have this window during this time to get him now.
People will get him
before
from
everybody. Yeah, then the following year you're gonna have everybody on this guy's ass. Like do it now. I think if you can use DH now as maybe like a 20 million, 30 million make weight.
The Chimene situation.
Yeah, same idea. I mean, this kid has he does have superstar potential in him. He's that kind of player. It's just a matter of obviously letting him mature and get older and things like that. But he'd be an incredible player. And I think if we do switch to like a 4-3-3 or something like that, or 4-2-3, whatever it is, you put him and Sterling on the wings, and man, you're cooking with some gas right now. Interesting signing. It would be you want to talk about aside from Koulibaly, who I absolutely love, and he is an absolute star. Like a guy like Liao would be like a blockbuster signing. That would be like a big signing for this guy Bowley.
I think
So.
Sterling is a blockbuster.
I don't see. Is Liao really a statement signing though? Is he?
100%.
Sterling.
In what sense though? Like,
just European pedigree. When you like the teams that are in on this guy, like not his particular pedigree, but like the teams that are in on, when you got guys sniffing around you, like the cities, the Madrids, the bars, like the biggest clubs in the world are on this guy. Like if you can get him, I think you go get him, and you would see some teams with some serious envy if you bring a guy like that in.
I get it, but it's like what Jacob's saying. He's only had like one big season out of him, so it's like
he's young, man. A guy his age is only going to have
really
one.
A statement signing. The statement signings are experienced, proven players. It's only been one season.
That was the problem with the language at the start when they took over. They attributed to. They said marquee or statement signing. Just say we're going to make signings, and then no one's looking for that.
I think it's Sterling. It's
well,
bad.
Depends.
But
Sterling
saying,
is the
the
key.
terminology they shouldn't have used.
It depends on what marquee.
Looking for a Neymar or a Lewandowski.
Right.
Marquee is a big name. It's a name.
It depends on what marquee means to you.
Sterling
that's the thing. I don't think any of them right now are like. If we're talking, are we even getting a statement signing? I don't think so.
I think that depends on what marquee means to you.
Lewandowski, Neymar. That's what I look at and think that is a statement signing. You're getting a massive experience name. In terms of the profile, like we're getting younger players, but they're not really as proven through multiple seasons. So I don't really see any of them right now as statement signings. Koulibaly's the closest, and even then, like I wouldn't say he's a statement signing. Like he's a big signing, but like. It's not really statement. Again, it's like what Andrew said. The wording's
usually forward position players.
These two signings are two statements from rival fans who said we're finished. That's what they are.
Right. I think when people think marquee, I think you can look at it a couple of ways. Are you talking about like a guy who's going to come in and sell 1 million shirts? Like a Neymar's a guy you probably sell 100 million kits around the world or something, you know? Yeah. Or are you talking about a guy who could potentially be like an Mbappe for you? Like Leao has like he could be your Mbappe in the future if you get him now. Like that's marquee for me. If you're telling me I can get a guy that has potential has Mbappe potential and you get him now, like that's pretty marquee to me. I just think it depends on what you mean by marquee sometimes. Like if you're talking commercial sales and things like that, obviously the names you mentioned, Lewandowski, Neymar, these guys will be commercially bigger names. But potential names like a Leao potentially is just
statement would be for me if they manage to get everything through the door they want. That Tuchel wants. That'll be it. Is
I'm only one that does not really want Gnabry?
I'm not really. I'd rather get Lewandowski. I'd rather Lewandowski.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, but for the go on.
I think the fit of Gnabry is more than a Lewandowski, given how the squad looks, because Lewandowski will take up more of Kai's space, and then where do you put Kai? Where does, for example, you get
right beside Lewandowski, where he's supposed to be the better player.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, maybe, but I have to see it to believe it first. So
I will take Bowen, not low key, high key. Go AM.
Yeah, I agree with Justin here on this. Like, Koulibaly isn't. You're talking about the best center back on the entire continent of Africa. Like, he's a legitimate star player, man.
No, but like when you say statement signings, like let's be real, you're also talking about marketability.
Yeah, 100%. That's I think that's what people confuse when they hear marquee. They have that in their head, like, this guy.
That's the job of the club, though. That's the job of the club to make
promote him. Right?
That's why you probably haven't. That's why Sterling's not been announced. Yeah, you get him over in the States. You get him over in the States. You get him in that shirt. Outside wherever, Dodger Stadium, wherever, or some. It's true, right? Or Vegas Stadium.
Andrew, do you think it could be something like when Abramovich first joined them? We saw like him sitting in a press room with like 3-4 signings, like the Joe Coles, Varane.
I don't know.
I think Ambrosio was in there too.
I think that's their idea, right?
When they announce him, the club will release the welcome video and the interview that he's probably already done.
Yeah.
At Cobham.
Days
right,
ago.
or in London, whatever, and then they'll just announce him, and they'll announce with the new kit as well, an actual player in the new kit, a new player in the new kit with maybe his number. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Something like that, or Sterling 1 or whatever they do sometimes. You know what I mean? Or Sterling 2027 or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That they're gonna
I think that's the idea, though, Lewis. I think they'd like to do something like that, where you get these guys in fast enough, then you can do something where you should put all 4 of them together or something, you know, and show.
Or you do this. You do the 4 most popular players, whoever they think they are: Reece James, Mount, 2 others in the kit, and then in the middle up Sterling as a new signing in the kit. You know, something like that. You can see something like that they could try and do. It's all about
He's just literally
marketing.
trolling me at this point. Graham. Why do you think I want Rice? I'll take Rice over Jorginho, yes, but I don't want Rice.
I don't want Rice for the
Oh,
price.
yeah,
Like,
no surprise.
If it happens, it happens. I don't see it happening this summer. No, that's the thing.
And if I said Maguire is not as bad as everybody makes it, that doesn't mean that I want him. I just don't think Maguire is that bad as people making out of
I
it.
thought you said you did want him. I thought you said you'd take him for like 20 million or something if it came
Yeah, rotation squad player. Yeah, I'll take him.
up. Imagine Maguire being a bench player for you, Chelsea. I just can't.
Yo,
see it.
we have Sar.
Good point, but like
As long as
Sarkos does nothing.
Star's still at this club, Colwell needs a chance.
Yep.
Yeah, I give him a chance, like 100%. But like that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have like Nathan Ake as a backup.
That's what pre-season is for. That's how Chalobah got in the squad. You know what I mean?
I think can't
Okay, let me
Chalobah
ask
play
you:
right
Ake or Maguire?
Ake, 100%.
Okay.
Ake can play with his feet and everything. I see Maguire
Andrew,
when he gets
what
past
are you
two,
saying?
he struggles.
I'm saying Ake.
Okay.
I don't like Maguire. Bro, I've watched. I'm not like even just chatting to Man United, but I've watched Maguire. He is.
Maguire would play better
He
in
fouls
Chelsea,
he fouls his own
but still
players in the
Ake.
box.
Still
He
Ake.
Yeah,
he
I like Ake before
he
even,
fouls his
no
own
matter
players
what.
in
I
the
just
box. How
Wait,
many
you saying
times-
Maguire, Alex?
Huh?
Did you choose the Maguire over Ake?
No, I'm
No, he's
saying
just
like
asking us.
I was just asking. I just don't think Maguire is that bad as people make. Actually, that's
Dude,
all.
he can't distinguish between opposition and fellow players in the box. He fouls. How many times has he fouled Luke Shaw?
He celebrated an own
The
goal, I'm
box.
pretty sure, as well.
Last season. He can't think. Is he colourblind or something? If he is, so what? But, you know, it's like, can he not? I don't understand, man.
I do rate. Go him. I know what I said. I think. Rashford is still decent player too. Rashford is still decent player.
Rashford. He's been awful this season. He's been really bad.
I mean,
Mervale, big up. That's 2 lottery tickets saying Sarr is better than who?
Maguire.
Probably.
I won't trade my Russian passport for the Brexit. What the fuck?
But I still say Maguire would play better in Chelsea's system than United's, but still I don't want him at the club.
Hey, nearly 600 likes now. That's good.
Let's go, people.
People get on Malang Sarr's neck, man. He's not a terrible player.
Yeah,
he's 21 years old. He's not a terrible player.
Right now, he's terrible.
He's 21, man.
Oh, if he's
I know,
21,
but like,
I wouldn't mind keeping him.
come on, Cho's 21. He don't get patience.
Oh, please. Yes,
No,
he
but
does.
we want
No,
him
he
going
does
down. I
not.
wouldn't.
No, he
we
does
want-
not.
I saw like 4 pics this morning of him just sitting on a training table and people going, look how much he's changed in one summer.
But, like,
He's so
here's the
good
thing,
now.
Players have their own stands. They're always going to milk them off anyway. Let's be real.
Kai
As a fan
nailed it right. He looks
people
exactly
have
the same,
fallen
but with a
off on
haircut.
people have fallen off of Cho majorly over the last 12 months because we've seen him play regularly at left wing and he wasn't good enough. So like I don't think Cho gets that level of patience. And Sarr, let's be real, I have never seen a defender since Khalid Boularus look more confused in the back line than Malang Sarr when teams are in transition. I am good. Tottenham tax really sold us dreams.
We should try and loan him out into a Premier League club, Sar. And I would love
We
us
tried
to loan
loaning him out to Porto and he barely played there.
Dude,
Yeah,
he didn't go to a German second division club last summer on loan. How are we going to get this guy? You know, the deal fell through.
He's like on 100k at Chelsea, right, as well.
I didn't say he's a superstar. I said he's not a terrible center back. He's young. There's
He can't. Yeah, like
a lot of room to grow.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get
Yeah,
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
Go
Oh,
AM,
man.
you're nuts, bro. But you know what? That's also very accurate.
Oh man.
I'm finished. Fucking hell. Right, cool. Let's see.
Cho needs
Yeah,
to be-
Boolaroos, bro. It's been that long. We usually get competent centre backs. I can't really think of another flop in between that time. Has there been another Fabrizio tweet? Fucking no,
I
I'm
have no
struggling to
idea.
keep up.
Here we go. Koulibaly
Yeah,
agrees
Neymar.
personal terms with Barcelona.
Neymar?
Yeah.
Did anyone see Neymar
Oh, here
mug
we
off
go.
Mbappe the other day at training? Did
Yep,
anyone see that video?
Koulibaly. Here it is. There's another update from Fabrizio. Koulibaly will undergo the first part of his Chelsea play. Agreement with Koulibaly beaten.
Matt,
It's not going good for you, Lewis.
Lewis, it's not just me, right? Lewis is like
No.
Yeah, let's go.
Lewis is
Yeah,
breaking
let's
down
go.
like Lewis is breaking down like Trent at the back post in the UCL.
Yeah,
final.
literally.
So what's happening?
Right, I take it no one heard any of that then.
No, man, no.
Nothing.
We heard "Let's go" or something. That's it.
Right, well, new Fabrizio update. I'm sure you guys can read. First part of his medical will be done tomorrow. Agreement sealed with Napoli, and he'll be in London tonight. Sorry about the shite Wi-Fi, people. What about we move? It's more my laptop. I need to sort it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go on. I don't know, Curry's, Amazon. Look for a new laptop.
But what you can take is a pinch of salt. Christian Falk is still linking Kimpembe to us. So.
Tarkovsky is
Folk has been a waffler ever since he said Mount was unhappy.
I know, that's why you take it as a pinch of salt, but Kimpembe is still linking Kimpembe to us.
Well, I think there'll still be one more center back. Now, who it will be, I think will depend on price. But
I don't think Kunde is going to be it. I think it's going to be.
Well, we're going
to be Kimpembe.
I think it'll be one of the two, Kimpembe or
Wait, where'd you
Kunde.
get a third centre back?
Probably whoever they can get cheaper.
Yeah.
If we get a third centre back, surely we're going to sort of stay back three.
I mean, it gives you flexibility. That's the idea.
Yeah, no,
right?
I think we'll see both formations. Actually, I'm just quite curious, like how much we'll use a back four, how much we'll use a back three, because I think we'll use both formations this season.
Yep. Agreed.
Depends how.
But,
depends. Yeah, depends.
But yeah, like adding Kimpembe to Koulibaly and Nathan Ake, I wouldn't mind that still.
It's very
like if we get another attacker.
Clause on Gay for next season.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know if they did a buyback with Guay. I think they did first refusal or something like that with him.
Yeah. I feel like it was first refusal.
The Livramento one,
Right.
The Livramento one kicks in next summer.
Yeah, but we need to see what the ACL's saying before we say anything.
That's right.
Apparently, there's a video of Koulibaly leaving
His house, a restaurant.
Napoli.
His car. His car.
They're good. You remember the Mane thing, like leaving the car, they got the wrong man.
Yeah, it's gonna be ironic if Koulibaly gets announced before Sterling.
That'd be fun.
I'd imagine
if that happens, I'm expecting something special of Sterling's video. I can't lie if that happens.
Man.
I'd imagine he'll do medicals today and tomorrow and head to LA.
Yeah, said he's going to do it probably tomorrow. What do you mean first part of medicals? Why aren't you doing it all at the same time? I don't understand it.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know why they. I don't know.
Sterling said it was a 2-day thing as well, so
yeah,
I'm not sure.
You notice with Barcelona why they haven't registered them players, because you don't see videos. Has anyone done videos of them doing their physicals? Because it shows them usually when they Barcelona sign players, it shows them doing their physicals. Usually they post them. So I wouldn't, with Barcelona, or anything like that, just take it as is. But first part of medical, I don't understand, man. Just do it all at the same time. Surely, has he not been training with Napoli?
There's videos now. Koulibaly leaving Milan.
Leaving Naples, yeah.
Has he not been training with Napoli? Has he been in pre-season training?
I think they just started, but then he must have missed the last day. Right. Oh, the video is pointless anyway. It's just him walking into a limo. There's no point me even bringing it
Yeah.
up.
How do you know that? Hang on. How do we know that's even from today? Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's not just like.
I don't know, man.
wanna
I think
see
everyone
it
just
today's
wants
news- I want to
to see new updates as soon as possible.
I'm just gonna show you, send you something. This is what Koulibaly is going to do to Jorginho when they play. I sent you DM, Lewis.
Oh no, I don't even know if I want to open this.
What do you mean, his good friend Jorginho?
Yeah,
Likes?
but you
What do
remember
you like?
why are you expecting bad things?
Because it's
Jorginho.
you and it's Jorginho.
Yeah.
Yep.
And oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Is it bad?
Show to the people.
No, yeah, one sec. I'll put that on the share screen.
He just needs to edit it first. That's it.
The one where Koulibaly pushes Rui.
Yeah.
Yep, it's that one.
Christ almighty.
Well, you know what? Great defensive work. I wouldn't even
You know
mind
what,
if
he
he
might-
does that.
You might do that. You might do that to Chilwell or Ake. He looking like it. You know what I mean? That's what he might do.
That's the
Doing
only
that.
way.
You know what?
That's
From a
the only
tac-
way Jorginho can take a high speed, man.
That's the thing. From a tactical perspective, like that would improve
need help.
Jorginho's acceleration by a lot. I'm personally down for it.
Everyone needs
Koulibaly's
to
a
push
genius.
one
He's a
once.
genius.
We need
what an
Alonso.
icon,
We
man.
need
Tell you the
Alonso.
truth, I've done it in the game before, so I know.
Yeah,
it's-
no, I've
yeah.
been the same.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like, I don't know
happened
if you
for
guys
the
play World Cup or anything like that. You know, like where it's just individuals you're shooting into a goal.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be the
I
type
used
to
to
push other people in the way of shots just to get it blocked.
Mhm.
So, like, I'll follow that. I'm cool with it.
And
I
Koulibaly might bring that shithousery and edge that we lost.
Hey, Lewis, did you used to claim goals even though you didn't touch the ball? You know, okay, you used to do that.
Did I what?
You used to claim goals if it didn't, even if it like the shot came through a lot of people.
Nah,
used to
we
claim the
never
goal,
did
try and get through.
deflection. Deflections always went straight back to the goalkeeper.
I used to like
Let me
the
start
World
again.
Cup, right? When it got down to the last two and everyone was waiting, but it took a long time for the
I
last
called it
goal to
Wembley
go in.
singles round.
The
where I'm
next
at.
round started right away, but the guy who had just
That's the
finished,
thing.
it was-
No, but for me, I was fine because I'd be the lazy guy who would just let everyone play through to the final round. I'll make the most out of whoever's exhausted at the end and run rings around.
Yeah. We call it is the same mode and game anyway. We call it
Dirtiest
Wembley
culture in the game, man.
Yeah,
And there's
we
no
called it-
offsides too, so I'ma just hang in position and just wait for the ball to touch me.
Have you guys seen
where I live, we call Wembley singles. That's okay.
Now it's called Wembley. I've heard there's Wembley doubles as well. We call it
Yeah.
World Cup down in West London, but like it's one of the other names really. Let me know what you guys call it as well if you got different. names.
I in
60
another area.
seconds. 60 seconds was the one.
Oh, 66.
I used to
We
always
called it
get caught out,
66,
though.
yeah. Called
We
that.
call
My
it-
volley
have you
were-
guys
Have you heard
have you
One
guys
Man
seen
Web?
his
I was gonna never mind then.
go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say that mode as well. Like another area I know, like One Man Web, but that was like an unusual.
One
name for
man
me.
web.
Yeah,
What? I've never heard that one. What's wrong with that?
same mode we're talking about, same game. Like literally.
Oh, is that
different name
World
for it.
Cup as well?
Yeah, One Man Web they called it. It's nuts.
I have. That's
Ooh,
a new
600
one.
likes.
Let's go, guys. Big up. And yes, bruv, I was like Tammy Abraham in his prime. I'm just hanging around the 60 spot, and that's it.
Have you guys seen his tackle on Mbappe? It's more impressive than the push right there, but he like
Oh, and the same video.
yeah, I think there's the same game, I think, but it's a different play. Like Mbappe tries to go by him and he just
If you have
he
it,
just
send
stays,
it over.
yeah, I'll have to find it. Yeah, he stays with him and makes a beautiful beast of a tackle right on
Yeah.
Mbappe, just
Did
puts him to the
anyone's-
floor.
Anyone see that?
Place
tweet
the
of it?
foot on the top of the ball and rolls
Yeah.
it under him and just takes the possession of the ball.
Did
Yeah.
anyone
Oh,
see that?
no, I've just seen it. Oh,
It's the kind of tackle that if he did that at the bridge, they'd be screaming his name, dude. They'd be singing his name for like the next 3 or 4 minutes.
Did anyone see that tweet of Mbappe turning up for pre-season training the other day, and the caption goes, "PSG's new sporting director turns."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
what a
Love
tackle.
it.
I love those tackles.
And,
he
and
never
don't get
really
it twisted.
has to
That
slide. Shows he's got that in his locker.
That's
Look
the
at
most
that.
expensive. That's the most expensive player in football, by the way, too. Just getting
Look at that.
pickpocketed.
Look at that number
Oh my
26.
gosh, we have our
glistening as well.
Christensen
Look at it. Look at that
replacements.
26 glistening.
Yeah.
That's the question, Andrew. Does JT give him the 26?
Well,
Who-
JT's
who
got
got-
no choice.
What is what does JT has to do with that?
Who asked
Well, I don't-
who asked JT's take on this?
I told you, man. JT's like Gollum with that 26, man. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
This is precious. He's not going to give it up, man.
Even Frank lets people wear the 8. Doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah, Drogba 11.
Yeah.
Cole with the 3. Check with the 1. You know
He's
what I mean?
really
It's
the
like-
only one, and we haven't had another person wear the 26 yet. So
Yeah,
if
exactly.
anyone's worthy of it,
Exactly.
Koulibaly's worthy.
But 26
yeah,
is
absolutely.
up like an odd number anyway. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how many people wear 26 in general?
I like number 24 as a centre back. I don't know why. It's just 24 is one of my favourite centre backs.
That was Kale's number.
Or number 4. Number 4 I like
Yeah.
a lot as well. Always something to do with 4.
Yeah, I mean, number 4 is an iconic Chelsea number, so I'm not surprised. Worn by
Yeah.
legends, the like of AC, Makaleli, Fabregas. Icons of the game.
I
I
actually
don't
went
understand
for my Sunday league team. 7
Fabregas and Makaleli.
available. Like, you know what? Let me big up AC. And I'm like a Fabregas
You
player.
turning on your AC? What?
I wore number 6, which is a banned number in Russia.
Is it what number?
6.
6 is one of my favorite center back numbers too. I like that. It's a great number for center back.
6
You
and
But in
10.
Ru-
You can tell by this conversation we've run out of things to say.
Oh yeah, what?
Uh,
7 is my favorite number.
I can
I'm
tell
just hearing
by
the hope
this
that
crowd.
Sterling gets announced.
It's already.
Because I know as soon as I end this stream, Sterling
Tottenham
will be
and transfer. I think Tottenham's two transfers away from fighting for the number 1 next season.
No.
announced. I don't think
They're
they'll
not.
be near the competition
Not sure.
anyway.
They've made one good signing.
Chelsea
agree.
is 2 signings away from number 1. City is dropping up. I think it's going to be more between Chelsea and Tottenham than people think. I don't think City is going to kick off the way they think. Everybody, I think City is not going to win this title this season.
City
And I
never
don't think-
really kick off though. They always seem to start slowly and then they really
Yeah, but
start
that's
to
not
get
what
into it
I'm-
by Christmas.
I think we'll
City is
overtake
not going to win the
Liverpool this year.
title, and Liverpool is not going to win the title. It's going to be between Chelsea and Tottenham.
Damn, feels like 2017 again. Good
Well, you know
times.
what? Like, I was having a feeling about like, does anyone this preseason? Since it's been a while since we had this preseason, reminds me of Conte's first preseason at Chelsea, the one we're having right now. There was like a good air about the team. Everyone seemed in good spirits. Like they were doing some different things, training wise. Like when I watch the training now with the guys, and it's been our first real camp in like 2 years now. It feels like, but there's that same sort of air about the team and club right now. Like there's a real positive energy going around. Like everybody looks like they're ready to have a
Yeah,
good
because
season.
we haven't watched Chelsea play in 2 months. So like we
Yeah,
ain't as
yeah.
pissed off anymore.
Yeah.
But you talking
By
about
the way,
coaches?
here's what. Go ahead, Moyo.
Yeah, I'm just asking. You talking about the players and coaches? Or you talking about the whole club, fans, as well in general?
Well, not Twitter, but like
Okay.
when you watch the team in training and when you get a sense of like how everyone's coming along, it has that same. There was a real good energy in that first Conte offseason training. This has a very similar feel to it for me. Like you just see the guys everyone's enjoying their time together. Like the coaches seem to. This is really Tuchel's first like full preseason with these guys.
Yeah, it's first 2 signings that he wants.
Yeah, so there just seems to be like a. Yeah, exactly. So there just seems to be like a different feel about the team and the club right now than the last couple of seasons.
Okay.
The only downfall with Chelsea it's midfield. I need one more midfield player.
I'd like to see a midfielder.
I don't know, man. I think he's given serious consideration to keeping both Gilmore and Gallagher. And
So do I.
That's why you don't see us linked.
It's
to
fine
like
by
the
me.
Bills.
It's fine by me. As long, like I said, I just don't see us winning with Jorginho.
I agree,
Premier
but we're very rarely linked to. talk to any midfielders like proper links that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's either attack or it's defenders, isn't it? We're not. I just think, like you say, and I forgot about putting Ampadu in there as well. They're not even. These three aren't even linked to any loans at the moment. You know what I mean?
I think it's because he wants to see them in preseason before he makes the decision. But
I agree, which is why I still think we'll be involved in the transfer window to the last day.
yeah, because of if he's not happy with some midfielders, we might gonna go in the market.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm with you, Alex. Like, I think we do need. I'd like to see a different profile midfielder at the team, but I also agree with Andrew too, and I think you agreed as well. But I think one of the real issues we had last year in midfield was depth. And if you have a Gallagher and a Gilmore, if they do stay, they do provide you some of that.
I think Ampadu is a better midfielder than defender.
Agreed.
And we have a load of midfielders we still need to get rid of.
That's a question I would love to get answered too. I'd love to know how Tuchel sees Ampadu, because that would answer some roster questions for me too. If Tuchel's like, I see him as a midfielder, well, then that answers some questions for me. If he's like, I see him as a center back, well, then that also answers some questions. Probably not as
if he sees him as a center back, he's going on loan or be.
Yeah, that's exactly my feeling too. If he sees him as a center back, and we're buying center backs, then there's probably a chance he goes on loan or it gets sold.
I think Gilmore is the more questionable at this time at Chelsea. Gilmore's position is more questionable.
Yeah, because they don't like to, like I keep saying, he's only on 2 years. So unless he's going to sign an extension, they don't like to loan like players out that's got 2 years, because if he has a banging season on loan, they're not going to get a lot for him with a year left. So, and if he doesn't sign, they're going to have to accept what they're going to accept, which is why Harvey Bell's not gone on loan.
Right.
He's only got a year left. If he's to sign an extension contract, then he'll probably go out on loan. So, same with Gallagher did last season before.
Right. And by all reports, he really loves Gallagher. Like, he really likes the way he plays. So.
I will look. Gilmore. Why not taking part of the payment for the Young?
I want Barca to rot with their wage bill.
Yeah, too. I want
Pay the man.
I think Gilmore is such a La Liga player for now until he's get a little bigger. Then he can transition into the Premier League, bulk it up. Even though I think he's a stronger person than.
He's got a bit of aggression to him now.
Yeah, I think he's
like,
physically
I saw him
stronger than Jorginho.
Do you remember the year?
But Jorginho is still better player.
I don't know. Jorginho ain't got strength. I'd say Gilmore at the very least still needs to bulk up a little bit more.
But did you
see?
They
all need to bulk up. Jorginho just has the right. Jorginho is done bulking up. He's at the end of his career.
Right.
Gilmore still can.
When you're Gilmore's size, like, I don't know how much more bulk. I don't know how much bulk he can get.
Than Jorginho.
Yeah. He's like 5'7", 5'8".
Small.
He's 5'6", I think, and
I
saw him and Mason Mount in the Euros battled each other out, and he actually outstrengthed Mason Mount a few times. So he's got aggression to him.
Yeah,
a lot of aggression to him.
He's a good player. I think.
Really, Sammy? No.
That's unnecessary sorry slander, but fair enough.
Yeah, I think Gilmore, of our midfielders, he has the most attacking minded profile. I think, like, he has that final third ball in him. He can make that pass that we're all kind of like, when we get pissed at Jorginho, it's like, pick your fucking head up and pass the ball. Like, I think Gilmore has that in him.
It's more Kovacic for me, yeah.
It's just, I'd like to see us get somebody in the midfield who allows Kovacic to be himself. I don't want to have to watch Kovacic covering in the defensive midfield. I want to see him fucking going with the ball.
And we don't really
have a guy to protect Kovacic right now, which is my concern.
It might have to be like a 4-3-3 then, like with Kovacic, like with a 2-8 and a DM.
Yeah.
If we get a new DM, if we don't, then Jorginho will. If we don't get a new DM and we do play 4-3-3 or something, Jorginho will be the lone DM, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, ain't gonna be Kante or no one in lone DM. But yeah, we'll see how that work out.
Agreed.
Is there anything else?
If we don't sign nobody, no midfielder this season, all of them needs to stay. Gilmore, Ampadu, all of them needs to stay.
Oh yeah, for depth and everything. Yeah, I agree. But like,
I will be pissed if we'll get rid of Ampadu and keep Barkley.
I'd want us to get rid of
I tell you what,
Barkley.
even Gilmore, I will be pissed off if we keep Barkley and get rid of Gilmore on loan.
It's dependent if we can sell Barkley.
They won't loan Gilmore. They'll either sell him. They only loan Gilmore if he's going to extend his contract, and he's already done it for the year. So I think he has a shot of keeping him. I really do, because the congested fixture list. There's going to be a lot of games in midweeks as well. Load of cup games.
5 subs now.
5 subs. Load of cup games as well. Champions League group games they're clustered as well. So, and a stupid international break in September as well.
Yeah.
So.
We got an international break in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nation League games.
Why?
Nation League games.
Don't know.
They're idiots.
England play Germany on 27th.
Because they care about the players, don't they?
Oh, great. Great.
Yeah, here you go. Right before the World Cup. Let's throw you some friendlies.
If England lose again, Werner will probably score and then everyone will think he's back.
Pata be cheering on the crowd.
My point exactly.
Pata has the worst sporting, Werner, Westbrook, and Ferrari at F1.
He's not okay.
Yeah.
What, a Ferrari shit too?
Hey, we won the race. Back to back.
Ferrari are shit. I know.
I don't even watch F1. I wouldn't have a clue.
They are shit, Lewis. They're
Mario
shit.
Kart's better, Lewis. Mario Kart's way better than F1.
Mario Kart?
Yeah, it's much better than F1. Man.
Alright, cool. Fair enough.
What do we think of Ferrari?
Shit.
What do we think of shit? Ferrari!
Faster, I wouldn't have that personally.
Hey, man.
I don't know anything about F1.
They're not that great.
Yeah, you know more than I do. I ain't got a fucking
It's all right.
clue.
Just watch Fast and the Furious films. You know.
Yeah. All I know is Ferrari is a car. I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah, they're like second best to Red Bull. You know.
Oh, no, because I would have a scrap with you in the circuit right
Um.
Okay then.
Oh fuck! Look who just turned up. I didn't even expect.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me. We said Werner too many times. Yeah, we saying? Oh, just a bit.
Oh, was it?
Can the laptop stop
Oh no!
fucking up, please?
I heard him talk.
Oh man.
I heard him talk.
I think Lewis
One
cut
sec.
him off, man.
I wonder what he thinks about the new sign.
No, this is my laptop. There we go. Fucking hell. Right.
Your laptop's on life
yeah,
support.
One second.
It's so
Yes!
frustrating.
Am I
There we
audible?
go.
Hello?
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, this is me. I'm just fucking up. But
We got
go on.
like
What are you
a
saying, my
replay
guy?
of Lewis.
Yeah, first of all, congratulate to J5 Koulibaly reunion. They have played together for Naples. And Raheem Sterling and Koulibaly, I don't know, first we need someone like director of football, because these two signings, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not feeling negative, but I think they are more of a gamble rather than an educational guess. So for me, if Todd, probably if Todd is watching this channel, right, he probably would be, because his signing says he watches us. If you want a director of football, hire me. I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna charge you 3 to 5 million a year. And probably I'm going to find you gems from Bundesliga and French league, like Timo Werner or Son. You know, I'm going to find those sort of players for you.
Okay.
So
Timo,
for me,
where have you worked? Can I sorry to interrupt. I don't mean to. Where have you worked before? Just if we're doing an interview, that's if there was an interview.
I mean, I'm just saying, if Todd, you're looking for, I'm not going to charge more than 3 to 5 million anyway. But
do you have any experience of this before? Have you done?
Yeah,
Where?
Right. Let's
No,
get.
seriously, I'm asking. They'd ask you in an interview.
Alex.
No.
Listen. I have a lot of experience because listen, 2 years ago when everybody was like, I was in the stream, I was saying Jorginho gonna win the Ballon d'Or in the middle of the season when Tuchel signed in the first week. Everybody used to bully J5. Oh, Scott said to me, Gesture said to me, oh, he's never gonna win the Ballon d'Or. He's never gonna be in top 20, and he actually was the top 3. And everybody was
he never won.
saying,
You said he's gonna win the Ballon
he
d'Or.
won
but
the
he never
bronze Ballon d'Or. He won the bronze Ballon d'Or. And I said it in Tuchel first, second. Yeah, I said it in Tuchel. And right now, if people do give Tuchel a lot of credit, like why our defense is so strong, I give that credit to J5 too, because he's very calm. He's a very relaxed and composed player. Because of him, I think we are able to be that sort of shape where we can listen. This year, J5 didn't play a lot of games, did he?
Oh no, he played a lot. Had a couple games.
No, but
It actually tells me how much he
But
watches the games.
For this transfer window, though, what gems do you think we missed out on? What gems have we missed out on? Kazif.
What were you on about? Sorry, I was somewhere
No, I'm
else.
just going back to your sporting director CV. What gems have we missed out on this transfer window? Because obviously,
Like, for example, if you're looking for Koulibaly, right? He's a 31-year-old. I really like the guy. I think everybody's not like Silva.
Yeah.
Everybody is not going to last till 38, 37. So, and for me, I think Koulibaly, we signed Koulibaly, but there's a French player in Bundesliga for Frankfurt. He won the Europa. He was on the Bundesliga Team of the Year, higher than Gvardiol. So Ivan, I think Ivan, if anyone knows Ivan and Dika, that guy is a beast. He gives me same kind of a vibe like Rudiger. So for me, we missed out on him. He's only 28 million, and Spurs are looking to sign him. So
why do you think Tuchel doesn't want it?
And Tuchel doesn't know how to scout. I think he needs a director of football.
Okay.
Right?
And well, it all depends on how his signings perform in the
depends,
Premier League.
Nobody says right, but at least you.
I think he's onto something. as well.
No. Oh, he's onto something.
I mean, Gvardiol. Nobody knew Gvardiol. Nobody
knew. Fatur, please tell me what is he's on something.
Nobody knew about Gvardiol until I mentioned on my Instagram story, because I had linked with this player. Nobody knew, and now he's worth 50 million. And if we sign Nathan Ake and City signed Gvardiol, that would be embarrassing. You know, I'm not saying. Ake is, listen, if you talk about replace, you're gonna probably replace him with what you call a Rudiger or a Chilwell position, right?
But
so, for example, Rudiger, and I'm not against Koulibaly too. I'm just saying, I mean, there are alternatives which you can do. So listen, Rudiger goes into player, right? He doesn't do the oral sex and everything. He goes into the player, takes the ball. Nathan Ake is very kind of, he stops, he messes around with players. He is running around the player, and then he takes the ball. Which wastes
1 second.
He's involved in a lot of oral sex, right?
Kazrev, what was this about? The oral sex? Who's doing oral sex?
I think he needs no.
Like Rudiger just go in straight. Like he doesn't care about play. Like he goes into take the balls and gives to the other players. But Nathan Ake will go around
oral sex. Where did we get to that?
Not watch Rudiger.
What?
I have never seen Rudiger give oral sex on a football pitch. So where are we getting to?
No. Rudiger just goes straight into. Listen, I'm just saying, like what I mean. Like you go straight to the player, you take the ball. I don't
understand what you mean. I'm confused. Help me.
Right. Like no. Listen, I can't say anything. Like, listen, you need to understand what I said. Listen, there are players available.
I need help.
Right, foreplay, right? Foreplay. Rudiger doesn't do foreplay.
So he just goes, okay, I understand. I get it.
Did you mean like he's really aggressive? He takes the ball.
All right, cool.
Nathan Ake does the whole foreplay thing. Like he goes slowly into the player. He's not tackling until the player might have gone, or he'll tackle a bit like
Is that
late.
a bad thing?
It is a bad thing
What about
because
Aspie? Aspie always waits and then he does the tackle at the right time.
Aspie is a different profile than like what we are looking for, right?
No, I'm just saying Aspie always waits. I'm just saying Aspie like waits.
No, Aspie is a winger sometime, and he's a central right back, right? So his profile is different.
Or standing back mainly.
Listen, Aspie had Silva and
by that logical Timo does his masturbate.
Timo Werner is listen. Are you guys excited to win Premier League next year, though? Like, if you're excited to win Premier League, Team 9, Timo Werner has to be number 9, and we will win the Premier League with him. Because
striker.
Yeah, as number 9, if probably, I think.
Damn,
listen,
you're so quick, man. You're so quick, Fatur.
I was watching Timo Werner final in Champions League final, right? I was watching him, Timo Werner. That guy was absolute beast. He fucked City in and out. The defender had fucking no chance to control this fucking freak. He is absolute ridiculous. This Timo Werner guy is ridiculous. Imagine him playing as number 9. Like, City had no opportunity to win that game in the first half. And listen,
I don't think Timo suits a lone striker, like either second striker or left side.
I think he was my kind of a man of the match in Champions League final.
Our man of the match was like literally like Reece James or something like that. Or
people do kind of like.
Lewis, I can't be bothered, Lewis. I don't know if you can. I just can't be bothered. I'm
not take care of yourself, my guy.
No, I'm saying. I'm not going to be bothered to respond to this.
Yeah, no.
The people. No, I'll explain you. Where is your listen? Fuck off. Come on, come back on. Listen. In Champions League final, the glittering pace of Timo Werner finished City in the first half, right? And you talk about those missed chances. I've seen Jose Mourinho and all these players talking about passes, the power on the pass on the right foot. Havertz passed to the Timo Werner in the wrong foot, and it was a bit slow. And the second pass was also a bit swinging pass.
Missed. It was because
you have to pass properly. There's an art to passing like Ozil.
Hey, again, I just want to say to all you guys in the comment section, you all say I have a Havertz agenda. Come see agenda, my guys.
I'll tell you, I have a biggest listen. When I was talking, why this guy is saying DM? Like, can you like do private something? when I said 2 years ago, like 1.5 years ago, strikers make you win the what the fuck, man. Strikers win you the what do you call clean sheets. The reason we were able in the first season to have a lot of clean sheets was because of Timo Werner, because he was making the attack making the defenders of opposition very busy. So we had an opportunity. Yeah, because people used to laugh. Oh, our defense is able to do the clean sheet just because of defenders. No, a strikers and attacker do help. And if we talk about England versus Italian game, England versus Germany. As soon as Werner left the pitch, you guys won the game. You scored the goal then, right? When then comes the Real Madrid game. As soon as Werner left, Real Madrid won the game. And then you come to Italia versus Germany game. As soon as Werner left, we were 4-0 and we got 5-2 within like 5 minutes.
I can't lie.
You know what's mad about all that?
Timo Werner is that sort of a player.
Is anybody actually... can actually follow in the process of thought of
it's a very unique.
It's like that plane. It's like playing Koulibaly.
You take out Timo Werner, it has been proven. Like the clean sheets are not same as before. You guys are putting Sterling, Havertz, and probably Mason Mount in the team up 3. I don't think so. That's going to work out. It's going to be Raheem Sterling, Timo Werner, and then it's going to be between Gallagher and Mason Mount. I think that would be a better team.
So basically, like Sir Timo Werner said, Timo is the glue.
Would you take Rafael Leao in this team?
I wouldn't take Rafael Leao because our system doesn't allow him to do what he can, because he's a winger, right? And he's only 23, I think. He's not going to do. I think he would end up like Hudson-Odoi, confused. Do you get me, in our system?
Okay.
So I wouldn't be taking Rafael Leao, and then we have got Raheem Sterling.
Hudson-Odoi is confused.
I think he's onto something.
Yeah, he said it. He has neurological issues. He said Hudson-Odoi has neurological issues.
You're such an enabler, Fato, man.
And people, listen, I've got right now. Paris Saint-Germain has came out with 10 players they're gonna get rid of. They have Vinny Aldum. They have Andre Herrera, Kurzawa, who's a left back. He's 29. Kurzawa, he is an experienced. He would be amazing for our club. And then Spurs are getting rid of 4 players. What about Lo Celso? We can have Lo Celso in our team for free for 125K. So for that, we need director of football, I think. At this moment, director of football Todd Bowley doesn't know much. So what he is doing, he's just spending big money on whatever the fan channels are saying, right? I think it's a gamble. I'm not saying it's going to be wrong.
Sign Christensen and Brockley can't do it. Get him out.
I'm not saying he's wrong. His gamble's not going to pay.
Klasmith, why aren't we signing Kunde then? Because the fan base want Kunde a lot.
Yeah,
Kunde,
the fan base wants Rice.
I think the money is the issue. The money is the issue. We already have spent 80 million, and obviously Lukaku left, so 7 million came from him. So probably we have spent 75 million, and we're going to spend 30-40 million on Nathan Ake.
We're going to spend about 200 million this season, I reckon. Near 200 million.
BBC Sport is saying Koulibaly will travel to LA tonight.
Yeah, what's the point of traveling to London when we're fucking in LA?
That must be some quick ass medical.
Oh shit! Look at your. Okay, need a.
I was hearing Alex.
Matt Lord's saying he's signing a 4-year contract and will do his medical tomorrow in London.
I think it's a 4-year. They'll probably do 4-year plus a 1 additional or 3 plus 1.
I was hearing Alex, and I agree with him. This year, I think Spurs or Chelsea is going to win the Premier League, and City and Liverpool doesn't have any chance this year.
You said Tottenham going to win it.
I'm coming on your show
Tottenham, because I'm actually because Tottenham has Conte, and he likes to play with the striker. He can do that system, but Klopp doesn't do well with striker. They got rid of Sane, and they have Nunes, Shy Nunes, whatever. He's a typical Andy Carroll type of. And then Pep Guardiola has to put Haaland into the team. Pep has to put Haaland into the team, right? So he's going to be focusing on a striker. I know there's our 5 subs, so there's a possibility to change the system. Pep can do it, Klopp can do it, right? But I think having a striker is Conte. For Conte, that's more possible because he can play perfect back 3. I think Conte plays better back 3 than Tuchel, if I'm not wrong, right?
People in the chat, kids don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs. They're bad for you.
Yeah.
You can see the consequences of
drugs are bad. Okay.
Extensive use.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, what about the transfer window?
If you want to,
if you want to, we can put some. I think Timo Werner is the shittiest player ever played in the Chelsea's football club. And he wants to go, and if he requested the transfer, so we should agree with him.
If Alex, if I agree with you, right? Listen, the thing is, if Timo Werner, on a business point of view, if Timo Werner stays, right, he's going to do better. So his value would be above from 45 million. But Kai Havertz, the secret is between the like elite
Nobody
fans
said
like
nothing
Lewis.
about the
No,
Kai
no,
Havertz.
let me
Kai
just
Havertz did not have the transfer request.
no. Let me talk.
Never
The
say I
secret
have
is,
a Havertz agenda again, you wallads in the comment
no,
section. I don't
I'm
want
just
to hear it.
the secret. The elite fans like
Okay,
Lewis
look
and
at
some of the
Kai
fans,
Havertz with both
they
hands.
know about Kai Havertz, right? They know about Kai Havertz. So if we don't sell him in this season or probably in January, we're
We
gonna
wanted to
lose at
resign
least
him. Why
40
we need
million
to
out of Kai Havertz. We're gonna lose
we
40
want him
million.
to resign. Why we want him to
He's
resign?
right.
We're gonna-
He's onto
And that,
something.
I'm
Finances.
going to
Finances.
I'll see you later.
Take care, bro.
And then when you talk about
Enjoy
There's
Timo,
some serious minerals dropping over here, Andrew.
No, he's right. He's onto something.
What?
so like people know about Kai listen, a lot of fans who are very neutral like Lewis, right? I really like this guy Lewis, right? He knows the Shy Havertz thing, right? Listen,
Lewis, what do you think of Timo Werner?
listen, I know
No,
Alex, where
I
are
want
you going?
hold on, Klaus.
Alex,
I want
I'll
him
tell you
to
one
tell.
thing.
I
Alex,
want him to say
Alex,
out
I'll tell
loud
you something.
what he
Alex, I'll
thinks
tell you
of Timo
something.
Werner. No.
Regarding Timo Werner, I'll tell you something, Alex. Listen, listen. Goldbridge is listen. Since he became the online YouTube whatever, United hasn't won any Premier League, right? Hasn't won Champions League. But since Lewis been on this channel, we have won Champions League and many many trophies, right? Your fan base, listen. If Goldbridge says Timo Nunes, it doesn't. Listen, that guy posts Bruno and Rashford, right? He's a dumb. Look at AFTV when they came to the online YouTube channel. Arsenal hasn't won anything. Do you get me? Like
Why didn't
these
won
fan
anything
channels,
before even that?
if they call Nunes Timo Nunes, it doesn't have anything on me.
Why won
It
FA
doesn't-
Cup? What are you talking
They
about?
won a bunch of FA Cups. Come on.
Yeah, just bunch of FA Cups, whatever. Like not like
Lewis, what do you
Champions
think
League.
of Timo Werner? Speak out loud.
You should be terrible.
Yeah,
There we
he
go,
doesn't
Plus,
like
man.
Timo Werner, but he also doesn't like Kai Havertz, so he has a neutral opinion.
You said to give
Right?
Kai Havertz another season now.
Oh, neutral appeal. What would you
Oh,
give
only
Timo Werner?
because
you-
he
you-
has to.
opinion,
Like I
you-
said,
you
if
can-
Lewandowski and Rafinha came in, Havertz ain't making my lineup anymore.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I do.
If
agree.
you have to keep one, Kai Havertz or Timo Werner?
Keep Timo Werner. He has 27 goals and assists.
Do I
In his
have to
first
answer
season.
this
Yeah.
question? I really don't. Do I have to? Fine, Kai Havertz. Keep Kai
Sterling
Havertz.
is
Yes,
announced.
prime.
Huh? It's actually announced. The only
Wow.
reason I kept us live this long. Come on, tell me he's announced.
Oh yeah, he's announced.
He's announced.
Is he really?
Yep.
Starting LA.
Oh
Chelsea.
shit! He's been announced. Oh shit! Where's the thing? Let's get it up, guys.
It's on
Raheem
Twitter.
Sterling's been announced finally. One sec, let me get it up.
Wow.
We finally have a signing of a first
Official
signing
one.
in the season.
Raheem Sterling has
Mercy
been
signing.
announced, people. He's
What'd you say?
finally been announced. Let's get it up. One sec. Let's share the screen. Sorry, guys.
Oh, the background as well. Like the, so good.
There we go.
By the way, with the background
The kit
of
looked perfect.
California.
Yeah. I like it.
So are they gonna
Beautiful
announce the
scene.
kit too? So weird. We haven't even
Raheem
announced the kit
Sterling
yet.
is announced, people. We finally have liftoff. Let's go. We don't have to.
I'm giving
debate
I'm
this shit
giving Raheem
anymore.
Sterling at least 2 years because we gave Kai Havertz 2 years. He's gonna miss chances. I don't care. I'm gonna support Raheem Sterling even if he misses any chances. I don't care.
If you're gonna give chances to the misses, what are you supposed
I'm
to
gonna
give
give
it to
Raheem
Timo
Sterling
Werner?
a chance. I'm
Timo
gonna give
Werner
Raheem.
just rubbing it
More
without the
best forwards.
lubricant. He just rubbing it for the energy.
Bro, nobody gave Timo Werner a chance. Nobody. Everybody was after him.
Oh, everybody was after him. What
Yeah,
about that
Kai Havertz survived.
Super Timo Werner? Was that
Yeah,
not
he
the
is loved.
friend?
He is loved in the crowd.
Yeah, but like online, everybody gave it back to him. Like everybody gave
I don't think
very
we
tough
even
time
have
to
a Kai
Timo
Havertz
Werner.
song.
Everybody gave very tough
we
time
do.
to
It's
Tammy
shit.
Abraham. Everybody gave tough time to
They chant
Lukaku.
Kai Havertz is the best on
Now
earth,
I'm
and I
not
feel
giving
sick
tough
every
time
time
to
I hear
Raheem
it.
Sterling. My camera is on Kai Havertz. That guy is a fucking fraud.
I mean, he's not lying, but you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, anyways, people don't like it. I don't care. Because I've gone through Giroud leaving, Tammy leaving, Lukaku leaving. Now Werner is probably, and then next is Raheem Sterling, and we're gonna say, "Oh, he's a 23-year-old guy." We are looking for the future. What future? A Champions League goal? Oh, he almost missed it because it touched the keeper, and Werner was around.
Guys, let me know your Sterling thoughts down in the comment section below. And go AM cry more that won't give Kai Havertz more Premier League goals than Lacazette in a season. So hold that.
Oh my God! Wait, Havertz doesn't have more Premier League goals than Lacazette.
He got outscored by Lacazette in both seasons.
Oh, what a bum! He's a bum. He's a bum. Get him out. He's a bum.
Let me not speak, man. But Werner's also a bum too. So
yeah,
and
but
then people
Werner's
like,
outscored. Werner has outscored Havertz as well. They're both bums. Get him out. Get him out.
In Bundesliga and in Premier League, bro.
How old is Lacazette and how old is Kai Havertz? You fraud.
Lacazette's shit too. That's my point. And also, by the way, for you, Go AM, also this was as important as a goal, so you can also simultaneously hold that. Big up yourself. Right, let me know you guys' thoughts about Sterling. Let's keep the conversation to Sterling and away from fucking Kai Havertz before I start getting.
Yeah, people kind of talk about financial gains and financial losses on Timo Werner. The wages are too much. Listen, we pay 73 million on Kai Havertz, right? And then you're not able to sell him for that price of amount in a year. So where's the losses? Like once you just pay 72 million or 275 per week, which actually Timo Werner attracts the crowd. As soon as people know that Timo Werner is not playing in the match, they don't come to the stadium. Stadium is literally no one comes to the stadium because he provides that blistering speed. Like, do you get me? His wages are not much of a problem because he brings a crowd in.
No, both of them deter crowds from Stamford Bridge, if we're being
So people
honest.
just
But let's
come to
keep the conversation to Sterling. The guy's been announced. Let's not do a fucking Midlands debate. I can't be
I
bothered.
am talking about Raheem Sterling. If I talk positive about Raheem Sterling, there's a machinery that will say that is going against me. They'll say he's negative. When I say Raheem Sterling is a negative player, they will say, no, he's a brilliant player. For now, we need to just not discuss Raheem Sterling, and we need to give him 2 years' time. He's 26. He's
Well,
fine.
we just don't
Give him
discuss it
time.
for like 2 years and then think, all right, cool.
Well, we can discuss like Kai Havertz and Timo Werner. That's fine.
No, we're not talking about
No,
them two no
I'm
more.
not
We ain't
saying that,
talking
but
about
yeah.
them two. Done.
I
with
have
it,
going to
with it.
score like Lukaku in the
Both are average until we see otherwise, and other than that, leave it, because
Yeah,
Chat's
but
getting bored
Timo
of it,
Werner
I'm
gets
getting
it.
bored of it.
Mad. You know what's mad about this? We paid less what City paid for Sterling back in 2015.
From Liverpool, right?
Yes, just less from a few million, but I think there's no add-ons included actually, so it is just a base fee. Yeah, it's good business from Bowley. Go AM says Sterling will be all right, but I'm almost sure he won't reach City levels for us. He had a mad couple of seasons in between 2017 to 2019 that I do hope he can replicate, but I don't see why not either, because, well, it all depends on if we get another number 9 next to him. But for me, like, we're going to be a lot more reliant on Raheem Sterling, which hopefully means we play more to get the best out of him, which could potentially improve his numbers. So to me, like, I think the jury's still out until we see him play for Chelsea, but I've got no reason to think it can't be a success. And he's literally just walked in and become our best forward anyway. So, like, I'm expecting positive things. Yeah, and again, like, that's because of no number 9. This is why I'm screaming I want Lewandowski over Gnabry. Because Lewandowski is a better goal scorer than anyone that we have, and he also gets more out of Raheem Sterling as a result of it. So to me,
Lewandowski will take Howard's place, right? So they don't want Lewandowski, right? They want Gnabry, right?
If that's why they want Gnabry, enemies of progress. Get me Lewandowski, put one of Mount or Havertz in the inside forward positions, and then you put him next to Raheem Sterling, and then hopefully we cook. Hopefully.
Listen, anyone playing around Raheem Sterling, Ronaldo, or Gnabry in the middle, either it be Havertz or Batshuayi, I think he's probably going to get a chance too. I think they're going to cook. Do you get me? Like, it's not something very active. Like
you need a direct player and you need a chance creator.
Yeah,
that's the thing
exactly.
for me.
And a goal scorer.
says,
and Havertz is not a goal scorer. Havertz is not a goal scorer.
Oh yeah, he
Right?
isn't. Tell that to the comments, but it is what it is. David said that announcement though, we waited weeks and this is what we get. Yeah, I'll be real. This is heavily rushed, but he just got into the US today. So like I'm not too surprised by this. Like, I'm just glad it's all done. All we were waiting for was an announcement, or we were worried Barca were gonna come through and fuck this deal up or something like that. So I'm happy. I'm more than happy right now.
He's a London lad. I think he will do great. Raheem Sterling, and people do talk about like, oh, he's going to miss chances like Timo Werner, whatever. He misses chances, whatever. He wins games. Raheem Sterling is very efficient. He does his thing. If he plays on the left, he plays on the right. He'll give you the games. He'll win you games for you. So for me, I have no problem with this signing. I think it's a huge signing. This guy is easily our best forward now.
Yeah, by a mile. The rest of our attackers are all shit.
Is he better than Timo Werner?
Raheem Sterling is a different profile than Timo Werner. Timo Werner, if push become a shove, then obviously Timo Werner for me.
Right, here we go.
As a striker, as a 9, but I'll keep Sterling on the left side. But if for example you're winning, you want a match, you're in a Champions League final or semi-final, I think Timo Werner has a better chance of winning us that game, maybe, than Havertz or Raheem Sterling, right?
No, Werner nearly cost us that final. For
Which
being
one?
honest about it, the Champions League final.
Listen, Lewis. When you talk about like, remember when Tuchel and Glenn Hoddle was talking about Kai Havertz, right? They said it. Glenn Hoddle said, "Do you even understand this guy?" And Tuchel was very sarcastic. He was about to insult Havertz, but then he's like, "No, Mourinho's going to be angry." So he started comparing him with Bergkamp and whatever, right? But he didn't have any answer. And Jose Mourinho has many times said to Dele Alli, "The way you pass is a problem. The pass. Listen, this is very active 3 front. Mount, Werner, and somebody else it's a very active system. You need these passes which are very speedy. When you give a slow pass to Timo Werner, he's going to miss it because he's a fast player. He's a very fast player. You need to give him proper speed passes. And the football in professional level is like inches.
Glasref, we're going hella off target.
Right.
Let's get back onto the Sterling stuff. Right.
Right.
Just a few quotes off this Sterling article. London's been one of City's key performers over the past 7 seasons, hitting double figures for goals in each of the campaigns and claiming 9 major honours. A direct dribbler who thrives in any position across the front 3 or just behind the central striker. Uses a perfect combination of skill, speed, timing to torment defenders, whether with the ball at his feet or his productive runs in behind. Are there any quotes? Here we go. On returning to London to play for the Blues, Sterling said, "First and foremost, it's a pleasure to be here. I've obviously achieved a lot in my career so far, but there's still so much more to achieve, and I'm really looking forward to doing that in a Chelsea shirt under Thomas's management. London is my home and where it all started for me, and it's amazing that I now have the opportunity to play in front of friends and family week in, week out at Stamford Bridge. I'm really looking forward to meeting the fans there soon. I do want to take the opportunity to thank Todd, Bedad, I don't know who that is, the ownership group, Thomas, and all those involved in the process of getting me here. I can't wait to get going now and continue to do my talking on the pitch." And that's the perfect ending statement. Todd Bowley also said Sterling is a serial winner and his signing is an important step in strengthening our squad. We are delighted for Raheem to return to London with Chelsea. and we look forward to seeing his world-class talent on display at Stamford Bridge. Brilliant quotes, and again, continue to do your talking off the pitch, Raheem. Love to see it.
By the way, there's another Chelsea signing just happened. The kid's name, Chelsea just signed under 23 from Southampton player.
Who?
Dibling.
Who?
Taylor Dibling.
I thought you were saying delinquent again. No, I need to look at this.
Tyler Dibling.
Are you guys? What is this Ampadu thing about? Are you guys into Ampadu?
No.
Yeah. Ampadu's a brilliant move for us. I'm all here for it.
I'm more of a Charlie Webster, Dusan Sterling guy, or Androin. For me, Ampadu, and what's the other guy who's actually in defense? Who's the other guy?
Would be a decent backup since he can play defense and midfield. So
what about Androin and Charlie Webster? And I think they are better, in my opinion. Even Androin hasn't what you call experience too. He was amazing in Europa League against, I think it was which team was it, Lokomotiv Moscow or someone. He absolutely was amazing in Europa League. And then Dusan Sterling, I think that guy gives me a bit of like Christensen vibe because he is very calm. He can tackle like really good. And then Charlie Webster, I think he's creative too.
I think you messed up the play.
Charlie Webster though is a baller though.
He's a baller. There's a guy. I think Charlie
Algeron is a forward, you fraud man.
I was thinking that.
He did say Sterling, but I think he meant Colwell, no?
No, he said
Algeron. I don't.
He's a forward.
Colwell and Ampadu. I don't rate them that much. I rate Dusan Sterling, Charlie Webster, and Androin. And Billy Gilmore.
Not Sterling.
Dusan Sterling. I rate him a lot. Like, this guy is probably going to get a chance.
I don't think the guy Dusan Sterling is coming to Chelsea preseason.
Yeah, because he doesn't need to prove it. Because a lot of time, those players come on the preseason who the manager is not sure about, right?
No.
Sometimes it does happen.
No.
Last time we saw that. Chalobah came from nowhere.
Yeah, in preseason.
But he only played one game, right, in the preseason?
No.
He did.
Yeah, I think he played one, and then he played in the Super Cup.
Super Cup, yeah. No.
Yeah, Super Cup. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you want to try it because obviously 29 players you can only take, and you obviously need to take some first team players because they need to be freshened up, and then you take those players who you're not sure about, and then you take those players who needs to have a fitness, right? Obviously RSC is not coming due to vaccination issues. Conte is not coming, and I think Dusan Sterling will get a chance. This guy has something.
Anyway.
We
if he has it, we won't go for the center backs in the market, but we are.
Yeah.
Dusan Sterling is not that guy.
He's not that guy?
No.
Okay.
He needs to be playing with the youth for now. He's not even on. It's the only one that actually decent, and I wanted to see him. It's the guy that won the Euros with England national. What's his name?
Vale.
Harvey Vale, yeah.
But there's a problem with Harvey Vale because he's better as a left winger back. Right?
With those two, Harvey Vale and
Vale's been a captain for England under 19, is it?
Yeah, I see him actually. Vale.
Vale is a good player as a left winger back, but Tuchel keeps on playing him as a striker. It doesn't make any sense, does it?
He never played him as a striker.
He didn't?
No.
Like the three up front, the front.
He actually played him as a wing back too.
Yeah, once or twice.
Well, that's how many appearances he made.
Billy Gilmore, listen. I want to talk about Billy Gilmore. This guy, Minerals FC, talks about Billy Gilmore, right? Remember the Arsenal game, right? the Arsenal game when he got subbed because people were blaming J5 when it was his mistake and Zuma mistake. I told people that in a halftime, Billy Gilmore will be substituted, and Johnny, you would be the reason he would be loaned out. Because you don't want to play Billy Gilmore in those games, but the Minerals was like, oh no, Billy Gilmore has to play the Arsenal game, and look at him now. He went to the fucking Norwich, and you want to bring him back now? I don't think so. I think Gallagher is better.
He still has talent.
We're playing in two different positions. What are you talking about?
He still has talent though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to change.
No,
Yeah,
Ref,
guys.
what are you talking about? We're playing in two different positions.
Guys.
Yeah, but I'm saying you cannot have so many players in the team, so Gallagher would be over Billy Gilmore.
Yes.
Lewis,
We're
like,
not helicopters.
Just do a Rudiger, Lewis.
like I said, they'll outscore Havertz last year.
Did he not?
No.
Might have been in all competitions. I'll double check the numbers though. If I was wrong, I was wrong. But yeah, guys, like I was gonna say, I've been trying to wrap up the stream for the last 5 minutes. Man's exhausted. Big up everyone that's locked in. As always, like and subscribe. Raheem Sterling is announced.
Oh, Koulibaly's done as well, by the way. I don't know if you spoke about it.
What?
You speak about Koulibaly being done.
Oh yeah, we did that like 2 hours ago or some shit. But yeah,
Okay, my
big
bad,
up, like and subscribe. We'll be back same time, same channel, same everything. And as always, up the Chelsea. And check out Kopish as well. We're live there at 7 p.m. So check out Kopish TV. Up the Chelsea, and we out.